Late Frame Podcast. Yeah, mic check, frame check, air out. Late Frame Podcast. In the house. Cars tucked, trucks drive. Scene talk show coverage not stop. We talking laid out rides with the rockers on the ground. Big Billy wheels when the sun goes down. Back trucks hitting switches in the show line. Paint so wet, looking like it froze time. From the garage, build dreams to the trailer queens. Mini trucks, OBS, customs on the scene. Stories from the road, late nights, long hauls. Parking lot legends, posted by the walls. Late Frame Podcast, we talking that scene. Laid out cars and trucks, looking too clean.
No, I've told him several times.
What do you make it?
What?
Why does he gotta make them?
No, I told him about the clips, but I told him, hey, when I'm outside doing something, we could be, you know, he can be fucking rolling the clip. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Holy Moses. Welcome to the show. The Bearded Beauty is right behind us running the camera for right now. In the building, we have the homie Lee Kirby, straight out of the old school DJ. This guy's been in the game for a long time. Former DJ, former podcaster, a host, and a comic, and driving a sweet-ass Lexus, what I saw. And it's not a Lexus that had the ugly-ass front end, okay? It's the nice, the rounded version, the shorty that looked almost like a, let's say like a...
She's got a fat ass. She's got a fat ass.
Like a mini Mercedes. Looks like a Mercedes. So, changing the color and shit. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, man, and tell us what got you in the cars, man.
Well, like you said it all. The intro was great. Thank you, and appreciate being here. I'm happy to be at Late Frame. I haven't been on a podcast in a while. I'm a former hip hop DJ. Worked with a lot of Arizona artists, Arizona promoters. When I got out here, I've been in Arizona about
What up, Just Lane Trip?
7 years.
Damn.
But what got me in the cars is really my brother and sister. My brother and sister were big into cars and growing up watching them.
Okay. So that's what got you in the.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's always cool is when you're watching them drive. What kind of cars did they drive when you were growing up?
It was the 70s, so it was a lot of Pontiacs. You know, Smokey and the Bandit was big, Trans Ams, Firebirds.
Hell yeah.
My sister might have had a Camaro for a short period of time, but my brother, I remember the best. He had a Pontiac Trans Am, you know, with the bird on the front. 454 with a 4 in the floor.
Oh shit.
Or 455 maybe. I don't know. I'm not a
Pontiac.
I'm not an engine guy. I might have got my numbers up. Well, definitely Pontiac is a certain type.
Pontiac had some nice big V8s, you know, but they were always they were just like that. They were always a hard number to come across when you were like, I'm looking for a 454, but a Pontiac style. And they're like, all right.
Yeah.
And they would show you something, and you know, they were big in the Catalinas.
Okay.
Catalinas, those are big old boats, man.
Yeah. So. My brother and his friends, you know, they were from, not me, they were from the generation of like, I mean, you guys do it too. So it's not generational, but they worked on cars, they painted cars. They were very like do it all when it came to cars. And so that was very cool, like watching somebody tape up a car and paint it in their garage. Like they actually, the Dukes of Hazzard were big back then, so they got a guy paid them to paint their car exactly like the General Lee. So that you would see it around town and shit.
That's
you know
cool.
What I mean? But like, so it was the 70s and 80s, and that's what they were into. They didn't have video games, or you know, they didn't have a lot of stuff we had later on. So that they would make unicycles and like circus bikes out of bicycles and shit. Like, so they would that's what they did all day, you know.
So was it when you ended up starting to drive, you know, did you end up wanting to buy your own car, or was it like a hand-me-down, like when you got
my I got my sister handed me down her 77 Firebird.
Oh shit.
So this was in 1987.
Oh shit.
So it was like 10 years old or whatever, 88 maybe, somewhere around in there.
Nice.
And it was cool. It was like turquoise, and it was only a Firebird. Like, I don't know if you know the difference in the Trans Am and the Firebird, but the Trans Am had more of a trim package on the outside, but for some reason hers was just a Firebird, not the Trans Am, but it still had the fin on the back.
Okay, but it
So it was
wasn't. It
cool
was just
like
like a
that.
basic package, but with
Yeah, well, but it had the fin, and it was beat up. By the time I got it, like I said, it wasn't fast. And but the funny thing was, my friends loved it. I would pick them up from school, and if you pump, somebody would get close behind us, and they say, "Hit them with the smoke, Lee." And if I put it in neutral and pumped the gas a couple times, and then shifted it back down in the drive, when I hit the gas, it would let out a big black puff of smoke. And so it used to freak people out driving behind us and stuff. But, you know, it was a fun car.
Yes, Chris. Fucking Honda West is on his way. He's running a little late. That's Chris. Bam. He took a car and turned it. He took a car and transformed it into a truck.
That's
Not in a good
awesome.
way.
Transformed it into a truck, and he
Car? Yeah, it was something weird.
So he keeps
But
transforming it?
it was
That's
bad.
cool.
It was a badass fucking wagon, though.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was a badass Mercedes.
Wagon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just
Before,
posted a memory of it, and I was like,
It looked clean.
that
It was on hydraulics.
clean as fuck.
Did you have to do any repairs to your sister's car when you got it, or was it like that?
nah, it was just on the way downhill. We didn't do much to it. I drove it for
What
about
up,
a
Chris?
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
drove it
it?
about a year. That's it.
Damn. And then what kind of cars were you going at? Like, what kind of cars were you driving after that, or just regular?
After that, I was working at Wendy's. So my dad, it was $75 a month for a brand new Nissan Sentra.
What?
That's all it was, $75 a month. I was working at Wendy's. I could make $100 a week at Wendy's, so I started. But now you gotta listen. Now
Times were simple.
this is what we used to call. This is what they used to laugh at me. This was plain plus.
Oh, so it just
Listen
had
what I
windows
tell
rolled
you.
up.
No hubcaps, no radio, no AC. No automatic transmission.
Jeez.
Roll up windows. This was a brand new car in 1987, 88.
Damn, that's
88.
basic.
But it was
can't even
basic.
find that now.
It was plain plus.
That
That's
is
why it
super
was only
plain.
$75 a month. So,
Yeah.
so back then, I don't know, like the amount of working on cars like that I did back then. We would do things like we go straight to Pep Boys
All right.
and get some pinstriping, get some hubcaps, get some seat covers,
Okay.
get some tint. I got a little radio. I put a house speaker. I learned how to wire amps and like
shit.
speakers. So I had a little.
That's tight.
I
What
had
up,
like a
Jeremy?
house speaker in the back seat. My man knows what I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit!
We're-
Hell yeah!
you know, so
Shit,
you
I did
start
that
out with
later
plain
on.
plus,
We were doing that shit in the trailer park right up the road, bro.
spit right up the road. Transfer. Mine was in Virginia. But like
shit.
but like a couple $100 went a long way at Pep Boys.
Oh,
Back then.
shit.
You could get a lot. And that's what it was. And then. A lot of dudes back then was like, we weren't working on cars. Like, I didn't know kids my age that really like worked on engines, but like definitely hooking up
Oh
stereos,
shit!
definitely putting on, hubcaps, maybe new rims,
You both on something.
but
that was I remember growing up, and when I hit high school and I started driving, we would either go to Versus Motorsports, go hit up Swanee, and go check out whatever wheels were coming out. And then you would go to like fucking Checkers.
okay.
Before it was O'Reilly's. So you would go to Checker and then go check them out. And then they would have some stuff you would buy. And then when Fast and the Furious came out, I ended up buying a Honda. My homie had a Ford Escort. And he was building that Ford Escort. So like they didn't make aftermarket parts. He would just go get stuff that would kind of be like in the same motor range. I'm like, oh, well, I think we can adapt the turbo to this thing. Like, because this Ford Probe intake is the same diameter and same voltage to the side. And we're like, all right. And, my homie was doing shit like that. And,
That's wild.
I was just lowering stuff because my dad showed me how to heat up springs.
Okay.
So I was just heating up springs and we were fucking laying shit on the floor.
Where your dad? Dad taught you that skill.
Yeah, yeah. My dad showed me that. My dad just built a lot of shit.
What was the hot car when you were in high school? Like, what did the kids want to have? Like, maybe they didn't have it.
Everybody wanted back.
They want to have.
Fuck, I think everybody was going after like Hondas because they were cheap and because of Fast and Furious.
Yep. It
And
was the Honda Civics. It was the
fucking
Del Sol.
Yep.
It was the Tiburon.
and the Prelude,
Oh, the
It
Tiburon. I had a
was,
the
buddy that
Tiburon
had
was
a
the shit.
Tiburon.
It was the Lancer.
and the fucking Lancer and the stupid Evo, and the Evos, the the Mitsubishi. What was it? No, you had the Rally
They were
Sport.
they were the same car, just different factory.
Yeah, you had the Rally Sport, and then you had the Evolution. But no, that's what we had in high school.
When I was in
Okay.
high school, it was the main thing was a Ford Mustang.
Yeah,
GT 5.0,
Okay.
especially the country boys. But then the cool kids, it made
Brandon.
it with like an Escort
Yeah.
GT.
Hell yeah. Escort
GT.
GTs were fucking sick.
Yeah.
Brandon says he remember buying a B16. Yep. Yeah. That was cars. Like cars when you were growing up. Like I was going after later on because back then you were able to get a 70s, a 60s, a 50s for less than a couple $100.
Mm.
Now, you know, you look at an old car and it's like, okay, I don't have 10 grand to buy a roller with no motor, you know, or 9 grand or 5,500, and you're just like,
Right.
you know, because what year did you end up getting your Lexus that you're driving now?
2015.
Okay.
I've had it for a little over 10 years.
All right.
now. Yeah.
So that year, I like the year that you got that one, that small one.
It's a 2002.
That's it.
So
See,
it's
that
still
was
rolling. It's 25 years old next year. So it's
shit.
still
What do you pay
rolling.
for, dude? I bet your tag's got to be cheap on that thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like $50.
So, no, they're like $50 maybe.
$50 ain't bad.
Yeah. $50.
Shit, $50 ain't bad.
I could put the gold plate on it after next year if I really want to and stop getting the emission.
Oh
test
shit! Do it. Do
I
it.
don't know what those are. I don't have any.
Oh, that's.
I ain't gonna worry about those.
I know. Yeah, that's always the fun part. Fucking no emissions.
But she's still going. My wife tried to make me sell it.
Oh man.
She wanted to hand me down her Mazda CX-5, but I just held off and kept my car.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
up, Derek?
I got a good deal on it because back then in 2015, the younger kids didn't like them.
Yeah.
The younger kids kind of thought they were like an old man's car. And I thought, man, fuck, this is, well, one, I'm an old man, but two, this is a cool old man's car. So I went in and got it.
It's the hardtop removable?
Yeah,
or
hardtop. So
Oh,
they've
yeah.
kind of come back now. The young kid, I was talking to a young kid that had one. He had one, and his girlfriend had one, and they're like 20 years old. You know,
Oh,
they're
shit.
like children, and so they must be kind of popular again. So it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
You know, you wait around long enough.
Oh, yeah,
everything's cool.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Low Income Clothing. I couldn't wait to unwrap it. So, which is badass. You know, make one that fits a tall boy. That's all we need one next. But that's still awesome. I couldn't help but leave it in the box, and then I had to unwrap it. So, if you're tuning in, we have Lee Kirby in the house, former DJ, former comic and host, former podcaster. You know, talking about the cars that he was driving throughout the time. What other cars were you driving before you got the Lexus? What did you drive before that?
I had right before the Lexus. This is interesting for you guys. I had a what year was it? It was like a 1992 or 3 Chevy C. I'm gonna get the number. I'm gonna get the numbers fucked
With the
up.
pickup?
Nah, it was a van like with the blue velvet interior and like the TV. It was like an old school.
Oh, the square one, like Switch.
like a van. You know
Like
what I
kind
mean?
of squarish.
In back, this couch would fall down to the bed.
Nice.
It was a Dodge.
It had to be or a 40 Econoline.
No, it was a
Chevy?
Chevrolet. It was a Chevrolet for real.
I wonder which
I
one
just
it was.
forget their van line,
Yeah.
like what the numbers are. I forget what it was
What
called,
did
but
you
it was.
say, Jackson? I didn't see.
Christ.
Can't read that fast.
Can't read it all.
I can. That's hilarious. I used to have 2 home speaker 8-inch subs.
There you go. That's right. We used to hook it up. It used to
Yeah.
hook it
That's
up.
what we used to do. We just dropped them off around the freaking yard sales, picked up the biggest speakers we possibly could, threw over the damn car.
See, my dad worked at a used car lot, and he would whatever subs they would take out of the used cars that would come in, like the stereo system,
that's
they would
awesome.
stack them.
Yeah.
And then my dad would be like, "You want a speaker?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Come check them out." And I was like, "They had MTX, and I had a set of MTX. They were Road Thunders." And
Oh
then I
yeah.
ended up getting another set of MTX
They
Road
were dope.
Thunders.
MTX Road Thunders were
down,
dope.
down
Yeah.
the road. So
Did you mention your dad taught you about the springs and low end cars? Did he teach you about working on cars
Yeah,
in general?
Yeah. My dad.
Because that's a hell of a father son thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
The first car I saw my dad work on was a '71 Pontiac Le Mans, and then it just kind of like I kept watching, and I was holding the screwdriver a lot, and then learning on from holding the screwdriver to tearing down motors to doing my '74 Nova, the 350 small block, and then rebuilding that. Me and him, and then like I bought that. What up, Joseph? I bought that thing for like $600, and it was just garbage. And then me and my dad worked on it, and then yeah, that was it. Like it was just always learning and paying attention, and do this. And then the one thing I stick with now is like my dad said, if you're gonna learn something, pick that thing and just get the best at it. Just do that only.
Is that why you own Mazdas?
That's why.
Focused on Mazdas?
Oh well, I love Mazda. That's always been my thing. But it's just body and paint. Like I do body paint. That's the only thing I do.
Okay.
Like I like that's always like I focus on that and I do that, and but it's just something of just watching my dad build cars in the backyard, and then him working at a used car lot. So we always had a newer car, so it was like a Datsun 720. My dad bought one of those, and then a Chevy 85 Chevy fucking Cheyenne. My dad had one of those for a while.
Did he sell cars, or was he a mechanic at a car lot?
He was just a mechanic at a car lot, man.
Okay.
That's all my dad did.
Because working at a small car lot back in the 70s and 80s, that was kind of a wild life.
Oh yeah.
I bought a couple cars. My brother and my dad had a relationship with like a small car lot. They
Nice.
liked the guy, so we would go get him business when we needed a car.
Oh yeah.
And he was just like a cowboy of a guy. You know what I mean? I just like having your own car lot in the 70s and 80s. That was like you were king of your little world.
Hell yeah.
I mean?
A little small piece of heaven of owning cars and flipping them. Giving everybody the best deal in the world.
Well, especially back then, because everybody didn't have the internet. Like it was really up to your personality. Like if you were as a car salesman, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
you had to really sell it.
Yeah, because back then people didn't have all this information to go against you or argue with you.
Oh yeah, there was no Carfax.
No Carfax, none of that. You know what I mean? You make it look good and you were smooth, you could sell some cars. You know what I mean?
No Blue Book. Yeah, if that thing was. Yeah, Auto Trader.
Right.
Yeah, Auto Trader.
Right. Auto Trader was big, dog. When Auto Trader was
I remember working at the gas station.
Just picking those.
Yeah.
Dude. But what's shitty is, what sucks is like back then, if that thing was an accident, you didn't know until you were driving down the road and that thing was just like,
oh yeah,
going. You're like, why do I feel sideways?
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, that thing's fucking twisted.
I had an Oldsmobile Omega that bitch would dog walk down the road the whole time. Did not matter what you did. That son of a bitch was just dog walk.
And seeing people, and that's the shitty part, like you said, when you had a small dealership, you didn't know what you were getting.
Yeah,
some of those cars were clean and they look good, but they were dangerous. There was a lot of lemon laws back then. That was the only thing that saved a lot of those small dealerships.
Yeah, was
the lemon law, because there was a lot of lemons out there, but they drove nice, some nice ass cars. Shit, a Nissan Sentra, like that basic one you're talking about.
Yeah,
my brother got a Nissan Stanza that was a basic package, but this one had power everything. The only thing that was basic would have had the cassette player. And
he had the luxury model compared.
No,
to me,
well, you couldn't pop the trunk.
You had to call him basic. Well, you couldn't pop the trunk.
So it came with power windows.
Okay. Why couldn't you pop the trunk?
And you couldn't push the button for the trunk because it didn't have that. It didn't come with that.
Oh, okay. You had to use the key.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And you had to use the key for the gas door.
Okay.
So it didn't have those two options.
He was stuck in the middle somewhere.
So it was just like you had a cassette player and the key to open the gas door and the trunk, and that was it.
When I had the Firebird, I had a little $30 radio in there.
Yeah.
They used to laugh at me. My radio was so quiet, everybody had to stop talking to listen to music. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't have a conversation and listen to a song at the same time. You're like, shh, be quiet, man. This is my shit.
This is the good part.
Yeah, this is the good part. Yeah. So I've seen the had it all, man.
Yeah. Was it? Is this
Wes? Is Wes on the scene?
Yeah, Wes. What up, Wes?
Hey, what's up, Wes?
Made it.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm Lee. Nice to meet you, Wes.
All right. Welcome.
I'm rude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go sit in your chair. Sit in your chair.
Sit in your baby chair.
So if you're tuning in, we're talking to Lee Kirby and just the wonderful man to join us, the other awesome co-host, Mr. Honda West,
You was out to dinner.
aka Tackleberry. Oh yeah.
No,
huh.
actually, I had a graduation earlier.
Oh shit,
never
my
mind.
bad.
So,
Who graduated?
my youngest son.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
All
yeah.
3 of them.
All 3 of them gone.
Congratulations.
Nobody, no one left, right? No one left anymore.
Nope.
All
You did it, Dad.
You did it.
You did
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, he's gonna start tearing up, guys.
Yeah.
I would.
What?
Guarantee you.
Well, yeah, but they're still. Wait a minute. One already graduated early. 2 already graduated
You
early.
already graduated.
You just need 2 more.
I gotta do the walk on the 8th of June.
Okay, I gotta remember to take
And
that day off.
then I've got 3 more.
All right. So we're talking with Lee and Wes. Lee was telling us. Here, you can click that. You clip that to your hat. I'll just talk loud. So we're talking earlier with Lee, and we're talking about his Pontiac, his Firebird, from a Trans Am to a Firebird, and then we're talking about, because he's driving the Lexus right now. We're talking about the cars that he was driving before he got to.
Nice.
So right now we're in the middle of it's just funny because when you think of Trans Am, you think of Firebird. And what's weird is a lot of people don't know this fun fact. Just like we're talking about Trans Am with a Trans Am, and everything.
I'm like, what the hell just happened, man?
Do that for a commercial or something?
What? Just have you talking about?
Oh, so it
Behind
just
the black
goes
screen?
Oh, okay. See, we could do that for a guest that doesn't want to show their face. You could just be like,
The entire screen goes
Yeah,
like,
Mom, without
can we just
saying.
black out their face?
He'll figure that out.
No, we'll just black out the entire screen.
They always thought Pontiac was better than the regular Chevrolet. Do you think Trans Am was better than the Camaro, or Camaro was better than the Trans Am?
For me, I would look. Oh, there we go. For me, I would look at it as there were so many competitions that I think Pontiac. What sucked is that Pontiac was a good car, but very underrated to the public. That not everybody sought it after. I believe if it would have kept going and they would have had better designers, better car designers, like people that actually built cars. I
Right.
think they would have kept going until now. But
I think the biggest thing was it was considered a premium level
yeah,
General
it
Motors
wasn't-
car
Mm-hmm.
versus a Chevy. Well, hey, I can go buy a Chevy that'll do the same thing or close to it
Mm-hmm.
for a fraction of the price. So, you pay that premium for it and everything else. Yeah, it's a shame. It was an iconic brand that just kind of
Fuck
disappeared.
it, fuck. Blackface is wrong. No, so we got a few guests that like that.
It's a coworker of ours.
Yeah,
That explains it.
like it.
It's fuckface.
All right.
So it's for me. What used to make me laugh the most. Still looking for months parts I gotta clean. Okay, cool. I will DM you. I will see you this weekend. I just need the 2 front fenders. I don't need the bed. Well, no, that can always just fucking trim the skin out. Just cut it. All I really need is just that flare piece. That's it. Cut it, patch it in, and be done.
Or take the whole bed and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Minimal work.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah, but that's having to fucking take a drive. He lives in East Mesa or Newer Mesa, and that fool lives in Santan. So that's like,
Right.
fuck, dude. I gotta take a day off, pack a lunch, pack a meal.
Yeah, Santan's
You
on the
sound
other
like-
side of
Yeah,
me.
that's a
I was
trip.
gonna say, man, you sound like you're going on horseback or something.
know.
Crazy shit, dude.
Yeah.
See
Oh,
how he
you-
drives? There's a good possibility the trip's gonna end on horseback.
Hey, but that thing makes it. That thing is. that thing's been
Shockingly,
trusted
right?
speed.
I had to back it on the driveway yesterday and put it over here. I've never gone so fucking slow in my life. I didn't want nothing to fucking break on that thing. I crept up and I didn't even want to hit the gas pedal. I was like, if I hit the gas pedal, the fucking motor just got right out of
The idol's gonna drive it.
It sounds like
It hit it.
every time I come to a light and I see some little these new kids and their little fucking hot rods and the little Cudas and my truck will be like, and they're like, revving it on me. I'm like, dude, my thing's gonna die if I press any harder on the gas. And they're sitting there like thinking I have a cam, like they think it's a sleeper, and I'm about to take off, and they're just like, ah! And I'm just like,
You're like, deuces, man. See you later, man.
The only reason yours is making that noise is because it's the motor fucking flopping over
Flopping
hitting
back
the
and
fucking
forth.
fender well.
that missing half of vacuum, and the electrical is scary. Like,
FOMO.
oh no, like it's one of those. I'm happy. Shout out to the homie who fucking always hooks me up with cards whenever I needed one, and they're good, they're decent, and it's just, yeah, that thing, the wiring is just like, hey, I don't know how you made it work, but you made it work. It's one of those. Like it was to the point that somebody asked me when I was working somewhere, goes, hey man, did you get this at auction? Because this was like my uncle's car that caught fire. I was like, no. So you had hand-me-downs for that, okay?
Yeah,
How
I had
far did the
hand-me-downs.
hand-me-downs go when you were growing up? Like, were you getting every car that they were just?
No, not
Shit out
at
of?
not at all, not at all. My parents had I'm gonna mess it up. Like an '88, like an Oldsmobile,
Okay.
and I wanted that, but it was too nice, so they gave that to my sister. But no, I didn't get hand-me-downs much. Like I started working at Wendy's, so I started paying for the Nissan Sentra, the Plain
Okay.
Plus. I started paying for the Plain Plus, and after that, that got me through college. So it was a while, I guess.
So you're still driving the Plain Plus, rolling down the windows,
Yeah,
having to put a radio in it.
yeah. But in college, everybody was so broke. And back then in 90, 91, it was just cool to have a car. So you got props just for having
You
a
had to
car.
ride, you like,
You could leave on the weekend. You could go to Hardee's in the middle of the night. That
Fuck
kind
yeah,
of stuff.
shout out to
Yeah,
Hardee's.
yeah. Back then.
AKA Carl.
Carl's Jr. on the East Coast. It was Hardee's. I was alive when they merged back in the day. Throwback.
They're the only place, I hate to say it, they had some bomb ass fucking biscuit sandwiches.
Oh yeah, Hardee's breakfast. That was
Yeah,
what we
that
thought
was
was the best back in the day. Yeah, for sure.
Yup.
And no offense to Carl's, we thought Hardee's was better before they merged with Carl's. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, there wasn't that many.
You know they were better because they killed ours.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
right?
I mean, you buy the thing and then you kill it off.
Right, because
So,
it's your competition. Yeah,
you
right.
buy
I
the
got you.
competition,
Very
slowly
smart.
Kill it off, and then next thing you know, what the fuck was Hardee's?
Right, it's just Carl's Jr. I don't know if you remember before a while, Hardee's was like, they were trying to have the biggest, craziest. Maybe Carl's Jr. did that too. It'd be like a big ass cheeseburger with like a roast beef sandwich on top of it or whatever.
Right.
They tried to make the biggest, craziest burgers ever. Like they were trying to kill people out here.
I used to love the commercials like, if it's not in your face, it's not a burger. It's like, or they show some chick eating a burger. It's like, oh, I love Carl. I'm like, girl, you only eating
The
a bite.
commercials
You're
were
full.
so dirty. back
Right.
then.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that now.
No.
I don't think.
No, it wouldn't even make it
Yeah,
on
but
there.
if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your,
Your
face, or
face.
something. Yeah, that's
That's
what it
right.
was.
But if you ask him, if you just ask him how old his kid is, he comes back, I don't know, but they graduated. That's it.
They're probably like dousing all the sauces like right on that first bite and everything else. They're like, yeah, make sure like they take a bite on over here.
Yeah. No, that was some crazy stuff to do when you had a car. Because, like you said, you'd go to Hardee's, be able to leave on a weekend, you go meet up with your friends.
Yeah.
I bet. So, I know gas was cheap as fuck back then.
Oh man, yeah. 89, 99 cents a gallon, maybe something like that.
When
Yeah.
I first started driving, it was $1.10.
When I started driving, it was $1. Like $1.
Yeah, I remember under $1 level.
Yeah.
$1.45
For sure.
I remember when I was
Like
a
$10
kid
worth,
pumping
yeah.
gas for my grandma. It was like
I remember
55 cents or something like that, and I don't know what the fuck
All right.
I'm looking at. Numbers.
Remember full
Right.
service?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Stations?
Gas stations.
Dude, those were
Bing,
the
bing.
shit. But it was tight because they checked your shit.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
up?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like.
What's up with Fuckface? I like that guy. Can you say his name? Or
Yeah,
is,
yeah, you can say-
is that wrong for me to say?
No,
his name?
no. That's like how it's spelled. That's his actual last name.
Oh, okay.
So FOC.
That's pretty clever. I like that.
Yeah, but that's his actual last.
That's his actual last name.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, so he's not that smart. He
No,
didn't,
no, no.
He didn't figure it out or nothing. That's
No.
just his last name.
No, it was just
Is that how you pronounce it though?
Foch.
Oh, Foch. Okay, I was
But
gonna
we
say.
say
Yeah.
fuck.
But when you look at it,
I
it
got
just
you.
looks like fuck. I mean, when he's working, it's always like, what the fuck?
That's
Uh,
funny.
So okay, after the plain Nissan, what was the next one that you got, or was it just you stayed with that?
Man, it's hard. I smoke a lot of weed, but it's I had
Well, we all do.
with my car when I got a good job and I was able to
Good
go
job.
get like a loan and get a car and somebody co-signed to help me get it. It was a Dodge that looked like a Ford Escort. And it was like some off name. I can't even remember the name of
Like
it.
a Dodge Omni
Dodge
or something.
Stealth.
Dodge Omni.
Omni
I
or
think that's the
Stealth?
one.
The Stealth sounds
No. The Stealth
nah,
was a sporty. The
Nah,
Omni would have been more like an Escort.
Like an
No,
Escort?
it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't the Omni, and it wasn't the Stealth. Stealth was way too sporty. This was. It was dark green with a tan interior. That motherfucker was pretty, and I
Oh,
ran
shit.
it to the back of a
It
truck.
wasn't a New Yorker or a
No.
or a Dodge.
Nah,
Right
I'd
in
have to
between.
look.
What
Let
else?
me go to Google to help this situation out. Because it was like, what was it? It was like,
Oh, you can hit your baby.
I can hit it.
Yeah,
Here.
you can hit your
Plymouth.
baby.
It's Dodge and Plymouth, but it was a
Yeah,
Plymouth. It wasn't a Dodge.
Plymouth Acclaim, I think.
Oh,
But then the Dodge. I'm trying to remember what
because
the hell the Dodge.
the Plymouth
name
had
is.
the same. I just drove out of the day and driving back. Damn, dude.
Wow,
Fuck, wait, that's
that's a drive.
yeah, that's a dude. That's you better
Neon.
Neon
No,
not
it would have been
Neon.
before
Nah,
a Dodge
Neon.
Neon.
It would be before
Yeah.
the Neon.
or Aspen, a Dodge Aspen. I remember those.
No.
It was a cross between a New Yorker and a fucking Dynasty.
I don't think we
When you're
remember
gonna
this 'cause I
find it-
think it went away.
I want to say maybe a Dodge Daytona,
Or a
no.
Dodge.
Not Arrow.
Dodge Shadow.
Shadow.
Could be a Dodge
Shadow.
Shadow.
Dodge
sounds
Shadow?
right. Let me
Dodge
look
Shadow.
that
That
up.
would be the only one that would look like an Escort.
That sounds right.
Or the Dodge.
But I think there was a 4-door version similar to the
Okay, the only
Acclaim.
one
and
else I can think of is the one
what
from
was
the
the
race.
name?
The little Dodge that they were driving in that. Remember? In the race when that little red one?
Oh, the
The
car
Dodge,
truck thing
yeah,
or whatever.
The little Dodge
Rambler?
red car.
I think of Dodge Rambler or whatever.
Carry that
It's a
one.
Dodge Google.
The Dodge Google.
Dodge
That's
Google.
what we're doing right now. Trying to figure that out. So, your delay on the comments for 8 minutes apart. I just threw up a camera back. God damn.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
like
no.
I
froze
think that's
up.
what it was right there. The
The
Shadow,
Dodge Shadow?
or the Plymouth Sundance.
Okay.
But I think it was the Shadow.
Was it Sundance? Oh, the Shadow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
helped
yeah.
I
put
think it
juice
was-
on a buddy's Shadow
Those were the shit.
because they came in a 4-door and then also a 2-door.
And they came in the hatch one too.
Yeah, because I had the hatch.
Yeah,
one, right?
that-
That's why it
two-doors
looked more
was
like
the
an
hatch.
Escort because it looked like
Yeah.
a hatch. Yep.
And then the 4-door had a regular trunk on it.
Anyway, so a tractor trailer was going down the highway only like 20 miles an hour without his hazards on, and I looked down, and when I looked back up, I slammed into the back of it.
Very fuck for you. I'm not a smart man, Jen.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Keep it real, humble. He's a humble man.
The delay on YouTube to this is stupid.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because he's chiming in to that comment when we were talking about truck racing.
Oh wow.
So this entire car conversation, he
It's
hasn't
completely
talked yet.
different.
Oh shit!
Damn, dude.
Fuckface
Sorry
will
about
he'll
it.
catch up in a minute. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Those were the shit though.
Those are good cars.
Yeah, I hate to say it. There were really great cars, but there were so many underrated vehicles that were out that are now everyone's trying to fucking buy.
But like I said, in high school, everybody wanted the Escort, right? So it was like an Escort GT kind of.
Yeah, those
And
were-
I was like, I got a job. I'm buying the car I wanted. I felt like things were going right, you know.
back then you were able to. Back then you can live. You were able to live with enough money.
Yeah, they'll be mad if we start talking about what shit costs. But you didn't make
I
as
know.
much money either. That was the thing. You know.
Shit, dude, my per job was
Was that the other one, or was it the Shadow?
Nah, it was a Shadow.
Okay.
Because look up Dodge Aspen.
If I show you the
Okay,
Shadow with the
Dodge
hatchback, because they had the
They
color
had the
right.
hatchback.
Yeah,
one.
if
It
it
had
had
the
a
dark
hatchback,
green.
then it would have been a
The
Shadow.
hatchback one was the one that they had in the movie The Race with the little turbo in it. That little red one that fucking flies off the mountain or whatever.
Dodge Spirit was the Dodge version of it. The Spirit.
Maybe, man. I don't know. This
That's
is
a
long
lot.
But if
time
it was
ago.
a hatchback, I'm pretty sure it was probably
Dodge
that
had
Shadow.
so many vehicles And then, well, remember, Chrysler had a lot of other vehicles too. Chrysler had the New Yorker, the Dynasty, fuck, a bunch of other ones I can't even remember. They did the Caravan. They had Chrysler Caravan, which were the
Oh, no,
slide-
you
the
had,
double
well,
sliding
Chrysler,
door, and Plymouth.
Dodge, and
And
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
All
Am I-
three.
My brother had a Plymouth.
And
They
all
were
three the fucking same.
Dude, they were
Pretty
cool,
much.
though.
Right, yeah.
Dude, I
What was
like-
a
I
Chrysler?
like
That's a
them.
good
Love to get
idea.
one.
What was
Right.
a Chrysler?
I would love to find one of those.
But depending,
My
I think
first mini
Plymouth
truck?
were like the top of the line stuff. or
Trendsetter, my
whatever.
first mini truck was the 85 Ford Ranger pickup, long bay. So that was automatic. I bought it off my cousin Julio, and it was automatic with 14x7 bolt-on wire wheels. And I drove that all the way from when I got out of high school and took it to Wyoming when I went to Biotech. And I was known as the guy driving the white truck with the little wheels. So that's how they're like, oh, you're the guy. Yes, the Aries. That was the cop car back then too. That was the teacher's counselor car
Yeah,
that
that-
would show up to school.
Or actually, that was even a driving test car,
Yes, and the city car. Those were city cars.
right?
Same time. A lot of city cars.
Damn, dude. We're going back. A little old school, man.
Because he had
Because I'm old.
I'm right there with you, man.
But when I bought that green car, the Shadow, I told you I was I had a job. I was financing it. I thought I was the shit. So when I told the dealer, I was like, yeah, you got to take the stickers off the back of it or the deal's off. I told him some boss shit.
Oh shit!
You know, all they had to do is take the heat gun and take them off.
Yeah.
But you know, they want to put their advertisement
Yeah.
showing. But I got where it said Plymouth and Shadow, whatever it said, I
Yeah.
got all that shit
So you
taken
took
off.
all the bags.
So it was just plain and shit. And
Oh,
I thought
shit.
I was cool. And
And
I
he said his buddy had a Reliant in the car.
oh,
those
the car,
were
the
cool,
French
too.
ones, yeah,
Yeah.
they were
Oh,
different
yeah.
for sure.
That car.
Car, dude.
Better than a Yugo.
Right?
The one everybody hated back then was the Yugo.
and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
Saab.
you go with the Yugo.
Yeah,
That's if
you
you ever
go
gotten
with
in an
Saab.
accident.
But a Saab was a nice car though,
Yeah,
right?
but some of those Saabs were worse than a Volvo.
They were
man.
good cars.
No.
Yes.
Wasn't it
That
Swiss?
and
A
Volvo.
Swiss car or
Yeah,
something?
Swiss.
Yeah, there was
Well,
a
they're
chick
all-
that we always used to hang out with her. She was the only one that had a car back in the day.
Exactly,
So
right.
she'd take us wherever, but the ignition was in the center console.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never
It was
been
like,
in one.
What the fuck is this? Like,
They were ahead
so
of
we
their
would,
time.
we would
for
fuck with
a
her all the time, turn the car off in the middle of driving down the road and shit. It'd get so bad.
fight. I'm telling you, what I like. Somebody posted a picture of a Buick LeSabre.
Nice.
Like unwrapping a Buick LeSabre 2026, and it's an old '80s 5 Buick with a neon green dash and all the
Oh,
digital
wow,
stuff. When
yeah.
they first had the screen.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you can see he's pulling the plastic off, and it's like cool. I'm like, it's probably a collector car or something. So he turns it on, and it's all green, and I go, dude, that's an '85 or '87 Buick. Like when my brother had one of those, and you see the screen, and it's all road map,
Right.
the destination, and it's just
LCD
like,
style.
and then it says like oil maintenance.
Oh,
and it was just
okay.
like old touchscreen stuff that was like back in the day. But it used to make me laugh because when I saw that, I was like, motherfucker, that's an '85 or '86 Buick.
And they could never figure out how to fix them because once the LCD started
Oh, they
burning
were
out, they're
gone.
like, we're not sure how to fix it. And of course, I think the dealers were like, yeah, it'll be like $3,000 because they're just like, and they're
Yeah.
turned everybody away.
And now people are buying those cars,
Right.
and replacing the stuff because now there's companies that are making remanufactured fucking
Right.
aftermarket same shit, but it's
But it'll
all
be better.
it's all updated.
Yeah.
So it's you swap over the old conversion kits like when you did new AC. So okay, we're almost to whatever car. Okay, you had the Dodge.
First new car that you had. That's what we're at.
Yeah. Okay. But see, back then you were able. You had a job. Fucking able to get a goddamn.
Yeah, it was like $1.50 a month. It
Yeah,
still
see,
wasn't.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know.
Yeah, as long as you had a good
You gotta
job, they're pretty
realize
much the
you
banks were like,
weren't
all right, we'll give you
Yeah,
a
you're
loan.
not making what you're
You're
making
not
now.
making what we're
I
making
know
now.
that. Shit, my first job was
Yeah, but you got to
$7.50.
take that into consideration. Like
Yeah.
back then,
Yeah. My first job was $7.15 an hour. And
Yeah,
then
my
when I
first
worked at a
one was-
bar, it
Damn,
$3
dude.
bucks.
I was $4.25.
I was gonna say I was like 425, 450, something
Yeah,
like
you were
that.
doing
I was gonna say
all right.
Mine over here, pizza was $4.25.
Yeah, I made $7.15 at
Damn, dude, where'd you grow up?
Yeah.
I grew up in Surprise. I'm surprised. Not that far from Mount Mirage.
Homeboy's like,
It was the
yeah, I was
only
making
Wendy's on the
$7 an hour. We're like, yeah, we
It
make
was
$4,
only- it was
dude.
It was the only Wendy's that was like on the main road of Bell Road at that time.
You didn't tell us you were the manager though.
No, I was just a morning guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, they gave you a little more probably because you came in early.
That differential pay or whatever.
Yeah, I came in.
Nobody else is going to be in there this early.
Oh no, I
You'll do
literally,
it.
I literally went in at like, and because I went to school, it was like I literally went in at 5:30 and turned everything on, and as soon as the manager would come in at 6 o'clock, I would fucking walk back home and then go inside, change up, and then go catch
Go to
the
school.
bus. And that's it. Like, oh no, my parents would not let me drive, even though like I know I can drive, and it was no, we knew that.
They're like,
we
you're
would not
still
be
walking,
taught.
man.
Oh, my mom and dad made me take the bus until like I got my license.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, like having
You ain't
you were
getting a
able to, like,
permit.
fall out and have your car. No, I could not do that.
Mm.
No matter even if I had a job, my mom and dad were still like, no, you ain't driving until you get a license. You ain't buying a car until you get a license. I'm like, all right. Waited till I got a few checks and like, found my friend here. There's some money. I'll take that car in your backyard.
My brother dropped out of high school to pay his car payment. Like,
Shit.
yeah. He didn't like school. I mean, that was part of it back then too. Like in the 70s, like dropping out was a legitimate like
Yeah.
life decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were
Back
just like,
then,
I'm
back
deciding I'm going to work. I'm not going to school, and you could just do it. He started being a carpenter, but he always loved cars. So like you were talking about, he had a car before he had a license. Yeah, but
Damn.
Because okay, you said I'm gonna squirrel for a minute.
go ahead.
When you said growing up in Virginia, you drove a tractor.
Yeah, my dad had like a garden tractor, like with the big 2 wheels on the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and small 2 wheels on the front. You could run a plow with.
So
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
the law over there was
Yeah.
you're going from what property?
As long as you were going from your family's property to somebody else, and as long as they were in your family, property was in your family. You could, without a license, you could drive the tractor on the road from property to property.
Damn. Any field.
Yeah, field, yeah, whatever, yeah.
But that's the thing back then. It had a small ass town. Everybody knew who the fuck you were. Everybody knew who your moms and dads were. Everybody knew who your fucking grandma. And
Yeah,
your
yeah.
grandpa-
That's
He's
how it
spot
was.
on, yeah.
That's how it was
Everybody
when
knew when you got a new used tractor or you got a new tractor, and then everybody's like, "Oh, what lottery?"
Well, for me, it was like my parents, like my dad, like we grew up in Surprise in a little area, and it was like the first like development. So it was just like there was nothing else. There was Surprise. That was it. There was no Walmart,
Right.
no fucking Bullard, no fucking
Farm stuff and desert.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we were out there shooting fucking rabbits and shit where what is now the Walmart. And you wanted to go swimming towards the canal, and you would go past Bullard, almost behind the white tank.
Right.
Like there was like now it's just like there's so much shit out there. And when you're growing up, was it different? Like you did the tractor thing, but was it harder growing up in a small town because you can drive as whatever you could, or
Well, my brother, I keep talking about my brother because he's my inspiration in cars. But like his generation, you could still outrun the cops. Like as long as you got away from them, like they didn't have all that tracking your license down or whatever. Or if you like crossed the county line, it was like, oh well, like it really was like that for him.
That's a decent understand.
But so he dated the sheriff's daughter.
Oh shit.
So the sheriff would tell his daughter, like, hey, tell Vernon to chill out around this area of the neighborhood. They've been complaining because they would all, like him and all his buddies, like they would cut up, like they would skirt around the turns and all that shit. And then he would get the word like, chill out for a couple of weeks. They've been complaining about y'all out there. But I know this is one thing that's everywhere. I want to get y'all's opinion on car culture. Going like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever, outside of the city, and that's where kids would drag race and race and shit.
Right.
Oh,
Because that happened in Virginia, but then like where I live now, I've had dudes that come work at my house and they'll be like, yeah, we used to drag race out here because it didn't used to be anything out here.
yeah.
So wherever you live, there's that place where nothing's at, where everybody goes to race. But nowadays, the kids just block off a street and do turns right in the damn intersection.
So,
you know what I mean? It's different.
Before we get to that,
Okay.
Plane Trick said it's going to be about 12 minutes later.
Buffering so bad. But that's on
I'm
YouTube.
literally dealing with everything right
Okay,
now.
Well,
I'm getting all the comments because there's such a lag in between. YouTube right now.
On YouTube.
It took 4 minutes for Fuckface's post. Your shit is slower than.
Yeah.
It took 4 minutes for that to show up on his end of the screen.
Wow.
And so that means their comments are
Right.
or our conversation
We
is
want to apologize.
4 minutes late. But we do want to announce we are not using this platform after today. After today, we are
switching
switching.
to a different platform.
So next week we'll be on a different platform.
All right. So before we get to Lee,
So
you
bad.
said earlier, it's not the call culture. It's just how it's been and how it's going with the.
But
with
that's
what-
pretty much what he's saying is pretty much like the norm because what would be considered the old Beeline Highway
Yeah.
out there in Mesa,
Was a drag.
there was a drag strip right along the riverbed on out there. What a
Wow.
famous as all hell. And literally, dude,
Okay.
people would drive from Phoenix. They would drive from
go all
Glen,
the way
whatever,
up
to
there.
go out to that
It was just- it
freaking
was
drag
just like
strip
SeaWorld.
and everything else. Yeah, very similar to like
All
a
over.
Speed
Just
World
World
and stuff like that. Yeah. And
Yeah,
even
New River
it's hard to
Road.
believe, I was going to say, even Firebird used to be in the middle of nowhere. You know, granted, it was off the I-10, but there was nothing there. So,
we used to drag race right here on Happy Valley. You go up 7th Street around that bend,
Oh,
and everybody would line up
Or
on
the
that
backside
bend,
of the
and then
airport.
Everybody else would fucking just rip
on
through.
Deer
Yeah.
Valley, yeah.
well,
we
Deer
used to
Valley,
race-
but then also on the backside of the airport.
Yeah, well,
But they screwed themselves
they
on
used
that
to
one.
race
That
when
was just-
One way in, one way out.
yeah. So when we used to race, we would race. You would go.
You mean when
past-
you used to spectate?
Oh yeah, when we would spectate, we would go into the industrial area, into the industrial park,
Right.
and you would race at half of a quarter mile.
Yeah.
And there was one way in, one way out, and that was it. Like,
Yeah.
there was no
Yeah, there were several places
Oh,
on
there-
over, especially Deer
New
Valley
River.
Road.
New River. Was
Yeah,
shit.
New River too.
Road. But
You'd
it's
have to
not
get
the-
careful. You'd have to be real careful out there because of the curves
Oh, that
Yep.
and you
and
had
shit
that-
like that.
and then you had the right when you got to the finish line, you had fucking like
Yeah, we would do the freeway all the way up. We would slow traffic down. Like
block
traffic
traffic.
all the way up before the 17 turned into 28 lanes.
oh
It was only 2 lanes out. Well, we would slow it down and then we would stop right there at the Deer Valley on ramp and then fucking zoop, fucking
Right.
go all the way to freaking what was that? Lake Pleasant Park or not Lake
Carefree Highway?
Pinnacle Peak.
oh
Oh, okay,
Or
okay.
Happy Valley, which are
Yeah.
the next
The
one.
next one, yeah, Pinnacle Peak.
Dude, that was a lot like
Crazy.
a lot of race tracks. Not even where you living at, but like where you're talking about. What is it? Manzanita is gone. You know.
Yeah, that was a
um,
dirt track.
Like so
But
many
yeah.
places, Speed World is gone. So many places
Yeah.
where we would go to drag race, but like the norm. And on this show we don't like that's not the norm to us. The norm is not taking over a street. The norm is us going out like
We had places to go.
yeah, we had quarter
Right.
miles and late nights to go fucking drag strip, meet up at a parking lot on fucking or a gas station
Right.
on the freeway.
Well, and I
2-lane roads.
Yeah,
in the middle of
right.
fucking nowhere on the edge of town.
but where we went was there was no housing, there was no one getting danger, nobody was getting hurt, and
Right.
nobody was being stupid, and everybody knew what like okay, cool. Everybody park, 2 cars on the fucking strip, on the fucking road, 1 guy in the middle. All right, you have from here to the person with the fucking light to get to.
Right.
You know, and that was it. And then all of a sudden you're halfway down the track, down the street, and all of a sudden you just hear and the ghetto bird and the light goes, you know, and everybody's scattering.
Right.
And this was like prior to fucking Fast and the Furious and stuff like that. Like, this is stuff where, you know, after Fast and the Furious, it got retarded. Back in Pennsylvania, we had a road.
Yeah, he's saying the
Okay.
same thing y'all were just talking
Yeah,
about.
you know, and that's
Right.
the thing. Like,
And that's
Yeah, you
crazy
could- you could
because
only do it a couple times.
yeah.
Doing it
Oh,
that
after
way.
a while, yeah. because
whether you
highway.
did that or on a track, you know, people even back then, kids, I guess, like you should say, back then, were trying to be smart. Hey, we want to get away from everybody else. we want to be able to do this thing, whether it's a
Safety.
track way out in the middle of nowhere or 2-lane road or whatever in the middle of nowhere.
But we were all safe. Like,
Yeah.
nobody was driving and sticking their bodies out the window. No, people were
Doing donuts,
either you and your
running
friend,
people over.
either you or somebody you were taking, or somebody go, oh no, dude, you're too much weight. Go sit your ass out. Your seatbelt, you know, even if it was a lap belt or a 5-point harness, and you're just like, all right, let's do this. You know, spectating, ready to go. I'm just gonna get to the gas station faster. You know, and you were, you know, there was no, you weren't being done.
Right.
You know, not like how you're talking about. Oh no, it's not the norm. Like there was none of that. And now to see that, that's horrible. Like people ruin the scene for everybody else. When people get hurt, people get hit by a car when they're doing donuts.
This is why you need a permit now.
Yeah. You know, you
Right.
can't, like, that's the problem. You know, like, dude, like the stuff we did back then, we were too busy worried about, all right, cool.
It might have
Yeah,
been
like-
stupid to a point when we look back on.
Yeah.
That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do.
But,
Well,
But at
we were
least
safe
we
at the
still,
same
yeah.
time.
here's the
exactly.
thing, we weren't doing it for views.
Oh no, no,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
We were doing it for
This
respect.
didn't exist back then.
Yeah, we were doing it for respect and bragging rights.
Right.
You know, so if somebody saw your car roll up to a fucking Sonic or Burger King, and be like, hey, that's that one fool.
One fool.
Everybody knew, like that was,
Right.
you know, like that was the thing.
Word took longer then to get around than
Yes.
obviously
Yeah.
it doesn't now.
But like to answer your question, no, to me that's not something the norm to have. You know, like the takeover stuff. Takeover stuff is It's-
the takeover stuff isn't the norm. Not for us.
not for us, but like
But I mean, in the way
and for them, that's what people expect.
the way the car culture is going.
Yeah.
That's the way it's going.
I don't.
You can say I don't.
I don't, but I know it's
just
that's
where
where
it's
it's going.
going.
Yeah, that's
Right.
We
where
have no
it's going.
control over it.
Yeah, it's just like when I seen Barrett Jackson. You know, you see people buying newer cars, paying arm and a leg, where you're like, damn fool, you could have bought that same fucking Bronco at the dealer with the same bells and whistles. Or like, less,
Well, but think about
less
it.
than what
It's
you're-
probably, hey, well, that one might be like VIN number 1 or
oh, VIN
of
number
2 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So
special
yeah,
edition.
you're paying the extra
Yeah.
for
'Cause
exclusivity.
he's got a 2002 Lexus
SC430.
Yeah, that little small one. So I know back then there was that one, and there was the little Thunderbirds, and then the Mercedes had that small one too.
Right.
That
Right.
was almost the same size as yours.
They're all girl cars.
230s,
They're not
whatever.
cars.
That's why I bought it. 'Cause I love bitch ass. No, but
Getting all the ladies, right?
My wife wanted one of those Thunderbirds. They must have been pieces of shit because you don't see any of them on the road anymore.
No,
That new
they were-
updated one.
There's one at the car dealership on the way.
Yeah,
like
they-
when we turned into work.
Yeah, that
There's
one.
one over there for like I think $7,000.
Yeah, they were limited runs. There wasn't that many.
Well,
That
a couple years or whatever,
It's the
yeah.
ones I'm thinking about. It had the hard top.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it also had a rag
Yeah, it was
top
hard.
underneath of it,
Yeah.
so you take the hard top
and
off,
then the rag top.
and then the rag top would be there. But the hard
Could be a
top is
hard
still
top or
there.
soft top
Yeah.
convertible. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
those were
That's
those.
cool.
I mean, it looked very retro in perspective to
Yeah.
56, 57
They did.
Thunderbird.
They did
Yeah,
the right
you know,
colors. And
yeah.
everything.
I mean, but that was when Ford and Chrysler, Plymouth, all of them
They
were
were
all
doing the
trying.
retro.
Yeah, they were all trying to get that whole retro
They
thing.
should have kept it, and they should have kept small cars.
The Benz
And
was definitely a
small truck.
woman's car. The
Benz,
Benz you're talking about.
Oh, the little one, yeah.
Riding out here
CLK
tonight,
230
I
or
saw,
something?
do y'all remember the Dodge Chrysler? It tried to be a Porsche.
Oh, the Prowler.
No, the Prowler was the throwback. This one was actually supposed to be their fast cars for like compared to 300Z or Porsche.
It was,
It was
the
Chrysler
Dodge,
thing with the little wing on the back.
Oh, yeah, I know
It
what
was
you're
a
talking.
mid-engine car.
Fuck.
No, I think it was a
No.
front engine, but it was a combination between Chrysler and Mercedes. Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Chrysler
Yeah.
Crossfire.
I rode out
That's
here
what it
with
was.
one and I had forgotten
It looked
about until
good.
I saw it tonight. It
Right?
was a good little-
It
I thought
looks
was
good,
Prowler. I thought
but
they had
No,
a
no,
Prowler.
they did do a Prowler,
They did do the
but that
Prowler.
was more like a hot rod.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
Crossfire. That's one car you.
The
do not
Crossfire
see.
was actually fast. The Prowler just looked good.
Right?
There you
Fuck
go,
face.
fuckface. Way to go, fuckface.
Like, you're not as stiff as you thought.
He's getting fast.
I was gonna say it must not be delayed. I was gonna say it's buffering.
Switch the Facebook.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
YouTube's got mad lag.
Oh,
Like, we're
okay.
talking
That
like
makes sense.
5-10 minutes lag.
Fucking YouTube.
so I told him to jump back on Facebook, see how it is, and then let me know how it goes. And I don't
There Brian is. Hi, Brian.
No, like those cars were just the shit back then.
Yeah, because when Dodge did they did the little surfer Woody bag wagon,
PT Cruiser?
the Prowler.
Yeah.
They had a whole line of like for the guys that are like 10, 20 years older than me. That was who that was for.
Right,
like
right.
The 60s cars.
Oh, the what's the fucking
HHR?
The HHR, yeah, the one that looked like a little
Retro truck?
retro panel.
Yeah.
Panel truck,
Yeah.
Had like the
They
newer
had that
design
too.
step
They
side
were
with
all
it and
about the
everything.
same
Yeah.
time.
And had a
the truck
retractable
one.
hardtop.
Yeah, the truck one. The one
Right.
that one was a copy of the old Studebaker fiberglass body. Remember that?
Right.
That
So the
one copied that.
SSR was similar to the PT Cruiser, and then the HHR was the truck version.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah,
Remember
it was
the
a
truck
fucked up
version one?
thing.
Remember the truck version one? You remember the truck version one that was the Chevy that looked like the fucking,
HHR?
the Studebaker? It was like an 8. Yeah.
Somewhere or another, they
I
stuck
don't
a
even count it,
V8
like,
underneath
that's
it.
how much I didn't care for it,
Right.
and I think it was only like a 2-year run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I hate
very,
to say
very
that,
good.
that was only
Yeah, they were
It was
short.
so
They were
terrible
short.
in sales. They just no.
Okay, remember the Pontiac Vibe?
Yeah.
That was the last car Pontiac made before they went
The
under.
convertible, is that the one you're talking about?
No. The Pontiac Vibe was
Like a
Hatchback.
small
Yeah,
SUV.
Like a
That
The
was
little
hatchback.
ugly one with
Yeah.
a Rubik's Cube.
the only thing that looked nice.
No, I think you're thinking of the Aztec. Pontiac
I
Aztec.
think it was the
Yeah.
It had a
Fuck.
tent option.
it was
You
the
could-
Cybertruck.
You could pop open
It was the
you could pop
Cybertruck
open
before the
hatch,
Cybertruck.
Yes.
And then there was tent side.
Yes.
Get
Right.
added in.
That was the
It was a
option.
package deal.
That was the
So
option.
you could go camping in this shit.
Yeah,
This
that
thing's
was
a
the
piece of
option
shit.
for that. Dude, but
It's
that
a
was
horrible commercial that I remember.
no,
It's
but
just
those were like that was like the Cybertruck of Pontiac back in
Yeah.
the day.
The vibe he's talking about is like a little hot hatch type thing.
But see, the
But they
only
did,
thing,
but-
the only thing I liked
They all
about
look like Saturn.
Yeah.
they were the
Yeah,
Pontiac
okay.
classics of that time. The only thing I liked about the vibe was that the dash was not a red, was not a yellow, it was blue. It lit up blue. It was the only.
Oh, we were backwards. It's the SSR,
The SSR was
not the
truck?
HHR.
Oh, okay.
This is a game.
Gayer one. Okay,
See?
I was like trying to figure
Fuckface
out.
is actually on it right now.
I know.
Nice.
He has not been drinking yet.
Really? You said he was going to be in his underwear drinking. Fucking
No,
shit.
he's playing. Right now he's playing imaginary mini truck.
Oh,
in his
okay.
living room. So he's got his 4-link all set up, so he can fucking. His
So
axle,
he's sitting.
his
sitting on
axle is his.
I thought he
belt's
would have a
right
Hot
now.
Wheels or
Oh, I
something
thought- I
playing
thought
around on the
I
track.
thought he'd be sitting on his floor going like this.
Working on his hydraulics.
On his airbags. Yeah, I see him in the living room right now. Just
He's on the 4-link with an airbag. He's pulling the airline out.
He's hitting that shit like exhibit. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Oh, so he's got a set of airbags in the link bar.
Oh,
That is funny.
He's got the set
Look
up.
at his rug.
A fucking bear rug?
It's a teddy bear rug.
What the fuck?
nice. He found it. He hunted that in the wild. Bro.
A wild on Amazon. Oh shit. So see, the Vibe was literally the last car Pontiac made before. No, that and the GTO. The GTO.
Well,
I hate-
technically, the
Vibe.
G8, the GTO, and all that were Holden Australian cars.
Oh,
They imported them from Australia
As their
yeah.
last
and everything
resort.
else, and they detuned them. So they not only imported them here, but they detuned the shit out of them. So it was like, oh yeah, 380 horsepower. Don't get me wrong, it was
It was
great.
still
It still
scary.
moved, but they were like 600 horsepower down in Australia and everything else, like no holds barred shit.
He really did hunt it in the wild.
That's
Dude,
AI all the way.
it's a picture in his fucking living room, bro. It's
That's
a
funny.
fucking
That guy's
canvas.
hilarious. Is that Fuckface?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
canvas fucking painting in this full
Mr.
living room.
Fuckface, you're hilarious, gentlemen, sir. You are.
Like,
Does he
I'm
do
not
comedy?
kidding.
No, he don't.
He doesn't do
Not-
comedy. He needs to think about it.
No, like I think you put him in
They're
the
like, no.
microphone,
Yeah,
dude,
see?
and-
There's his rug.
Oh,
When he first moved in.
He's only good behind the keyboard.
No.
Oh no, he's fucking
He
hilarious.
would be
He's a
hilarious
person.
on a microphone, but it would be one of those. All right, he can go good until like he's gonna piss somebody the fuck off.
Right, he's a little too.
Yeah,
rough.
so
He's got to know where that fine
yeah,
line
and happy
is.
medium.
He
Right.
don't care. He's just
He's unfiltered. He'll go at it, dude. But he would probably piss off somebody in the fucking crowd that would probably get up and say something and be stupid.
he does that at work.
That's normal. Okay, we're talking about comedy. Like he's doing that on the open mic. If he said, "Hey, I prefer blackface, but I get whiteface on me all the time." It's
I still would find that funny, even if I was black.
well, that's because everybody got on that whole fucking crybaby roast shit on the Kevin Hart crap.
Every time he goes on, this is not for you, crybaby bitches.
No, it's
we
not.
will allow you a
Yeah.
5-minute intervention or
but the thing is, it's like
rocks.
it's like when people right now are all pissed off about the whole comedy roast thing. Oh, I don't like no. That's the point of a roast.
Right.
Like
True.
I went to.
They
a
have to
roast.
be thick-skinned,
Yeah, like-
otherwise you ain't gonna cut
Yeah,
it.
like I went to a roast and I lost, and the dude had all right roast, but it was kind of favoritism why I lost. But shit, the host had better fucking comments. Like the host had better fucking roast.
Right.
A roast isn't for the faint of heart. You're not
Oh,
there
no.
to
It's all
cry.
gross.
Like it's all holds bar. There's no holds bar. It's all anything goes. Yeah, I watched the fucking thing with Kevin Hart and everyone. I'm like, okay.
Tom Brady, have you
fucking-
seen the one with
Oh,
Tom
that
Brady?
one. Oh,
That
Tom Brady
fucking
got
was-
pissed.
Oh, dude, he
That-
got roasted.
Yeah,
and then some.
Tom Brady didn't know. I think they
Yeah.
thought, oh, this is what they're gonna do. No,
Yeah.
Tom Brady didn't know that they were gonna rip his asshole open. Shove his wife at the same time inside there to dig for the gold ring from the 8th Super Bowl he won.
Remember, you like fuckface.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's all right. But you got some clan shit in the background.
Making airbag sounds.
He's doing what we were talking about. We're the same mind. We're the same.
He's probably in his underwear.
That's why.
Right. Oh, okay.
No, I'm like,
Oh, he just did that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
literally just said that to me right
I thought
now.
you were going back through his archive.
No.
Oh no.
no, he's
I'm
building.
gonna have to post this on here.
Do it. Fuck is building his K5 Blazer. He's going from a lifted vehicle to a bag
Lifted
vehicle.
4x4 K5
Yeah.
Blazer.
So
Set
he's
that
pulling.
fucker on the ground.
He's doing like one of my friends did. She had an OBS. Shout out to Tracy Hiller. Her and the Severed Ties and Blaine.
Oh,
Shout out to
her
Matt.
butthole?
Fuck yeah, the fucking butthole. She had an OBS extra cab that was lifted. Sent it to SEMA, showed it off, beautiful fucking truck. And it's like, hey, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna build it differently. And we're like, what? It's like, yeah. She's like, oh, just wait till you see. And then all of a sudden, it went from the butthole to the rejuvenated butthole,
Right.
and it's literally
laying
fucking
on the
laid out
ground.
on the floor with a custom fat frame. So it was just literally picked up.
Didn't it change colors too?
And it changed. No, now it changed colors. I think
Okay.
it's like
At first, I don't think it did, but then it did.
yeah, and now it's just she has it. And
All right.
she fucking drives it around, drives it to shows. Like it doesn't see a trailer, which is great because you don't see that. And her husband Blaine built the fucking Dodge. Back in the
Mega
day,
cab?
he built the mega cab. Yeah, and
That
that
was
fucking
laid out.
was a tow pick, bro. 4-door crew cab, dually slam, tow hitch in the fucking center. Throw a trailer on it and
Away
fucking
it goes.
send it.
Yeah, I
dude.
saw him his SEMA debut when
Yeah,
he built that.
that thing was a fucking monster.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that
he
was
was-
sweet.
like, and then everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And they're like, "No," because like you were seeing a lot of Chevys at that time, and you weren't seeing many Dodges, and his was like at that time the first mega cab dually, that was done at
Right,
that time,
right.
the way it was,
Because most people lifted them,
and yeah, everybody
and
was-
nobody was putting them on the ground. So
And that's the thing, driving older vehicles and driving stuff like that. And then when you're driving like newer cars, you got your Lexus, driving from a Lexus, from a Dodge to older stuff. You see the difference when you're driving. Like, you see the difference of like how the vehicle drives compared to something newer. Have you ever had to pump the brake on some of your G rides that you had to drive?
The van used to be scary every now and then because it was a big van. It was a lot to stop.
big full size van. Hopefully the vacuum stayed good.
He said it was a the Chevy or GMC with the fold out.
It was a GMC. You're right about that. It was a GMC, but with the, it was with the captain chairs. And
Okay.
And it had
Okay.
a fold out bed in the back.
The
Nice.
sofa that turned to a bed.
Sweet.
And, the crushed blue velvet. I miss that thing. It's like, I put it. It had the old school TV and VCR original in it,
Yeah.
but I took that out and put like a new TV and a power inverter and a PlayStation in it.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I got the AC was up to date. It would,
Shit.
so it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was fun to have. Everybody thought I was crazy because
Yeah, dude, that
it
was
wasn't
shit.
that long ago. It was like in my 40s.
Hey, it don't matter. I had a band.
Back then I was DJing, so I'd have a gig, and a lot of times I wouldn't want to buy a hotel just to sleep and go home.
Oh yeah.
So I'd go ahead and sleep in the van.
Fuck, that's perfect.
Yeah,
You were RVing it before it got popular.
kind of, sort of.
He was at the time when it was, you're gonna live in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
And then now it's cool to live in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
And then the bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah. Now it's, I'm living out of town. So,
People used to give me a hard time. They're like, "Is that a pervert van?" And I'd be like,
Oh man, yeah.
"I'd be like, man, perverts drive Hondas and Volkswagens and shit. They don't all drive vans anymore,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they come up in the world. They got
Right.
they got Hondas and Mazdas and shit.
Yeah, that was so 70s and 80s, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I gotta hear this.
We got a sign.
What is it?
What's a pedophile's favorite type of shoe?
I don't know.
Vans.
White vans.
Right.
Yeah.
Windowless.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you had, I
shit.
had windows. If you got
Yeah,
a windowless
windows-
van, that's another
Yeah.
whole issue. Yeah, I had windows.
I had a 40 Econoline van, and mine was like yours. They had the bed that folded back, but mine had
Nice.
like the camper option. So in the back, when you open the back door, it had a little sink and a little, like.
Oh,
where you
wow.
could- yeah.
Shit, you flossing on me.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
then
I got you.
when I got the van, I ripped that shit out, burned it, and when we're burning it in the back,
He's like, I'm flexing, but I said, fuck it, dude.
no, like
You couldn't just throw it away. You had to
no,
burn
I
it.
burned it. Like I was at a
Was
homie's
it a
house.
ritual or something?
No, I was at a homie's house and we were chilling, and I just ripped it out and we burned it. And then as I burned it, my homie goes, "Shh, hear that?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You can hear the screams of the children." And I was like, "You fucking douche."
So,
Because
so
we
what are
don't-
you pulling off under your Mazda to burn? I'm just curious.
No, not yet.
But what do you think will be the first thing you pull on out of there to fucking burn?
You always burn something when you pull something out and burn it out of every car. You
No,
Yeah, I'm learning
no,
something
no,
new right now.
No, it was only the van. The yard art caught fire from underneath the steering column.
Bearded Beauty's like, are you
Like-
sure?
Now I'm
The
like,
good news is it's not going to be electrical that catches fire on
no. It'll probably be operator
that.
error.
It'll probably be the fuel lines that you installed.
Nah, I installed them good enough.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
The fuel line is
Not
good
good enough.
I'm
We'll
scared.
find out. Fucking driving that thing
So
down
who's
the
gonna
street.
be the first rider along, right?
Yeah,
Take fuckface somewhere. Go pick
yeah.
up
Right.
fuckface.
We go fuck.
You've been drunk enough. They'll be down.
He's like, yo, I'll go ride with him. Everybody else is like, have fun, Moses.
You know what I admire about you guys? You guys like probably were drinking like you had original Four Loko. Did y'all drink Four Loko?
Oh, no, I don't drink. Oh, back in the day.
back-
Oh, the
Back in the
original?
fucking
Back
day.
before they
Oh.
chilled it out. Back
Yeah.
when it was on the news and
I
shit.
drank-
Like, don't let your kids drink Four
No,
Loko.
I drank one of those.
Because it was like caffeine and alcohol
Yeah,
at the
those
same
are bad.
time, right? Yeah, my man.
I drank-
I figured somebody.
I drank one, dude, and I damn, like it was.
We couldn't figure out what the fuck it was at first. We were just drinking them, and then they popped up on the
Oh,
news.
remember the
your
other
kids.
ones?
Oh, now I'm drinking them even more.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Was it those and the Sparks?
Oh yeah,
I
Sparks.
remember the Sparks, yeah.
Sparks from the same shit. Yeah, but see, those were drinks that you can go while you were driving and you're fucking like clapped out fucking Geo Metro or some clapped out fucking Chevy Caprice with a square back window.
We do not condone drinking and
No,
driving
We do not condone that.
at the
You're on
Late Frame
the wrong
Podcast.
But we don't. We don't condone that at all.
I'm like, I don't know where Moses is going, but he's talking about clapped out rides
No,
and
clapped
drinking
out
and
rides,
shit.
Yeah, it's like back in high school, you would literally like go and
You
A lot of
enjoy
people
them.
used to
Stop
drink
that
and drive. We
shit.
can't be
Right,
honest about that.
Yeah, like a lot of people did that.
used to
I
drink and
used to
drive.
drink and drive back in the day in high school. I used to drink and ride my bike with my friends on the pegs, which was a terrible idea.
Because if somebody would tilt too far or something,
somebody
right?
else is way drunker than the person operating the bike, which
Oh,
is
then you're
me
gonna-
operating it.
Nah.
Dude, I dumped my friend from 12th Street and freaking Grover's to 7th Street. I lost him like 6-7 times, bro. We were just going to 9th Street. We had 3 streets to fucking go. And he was like, boom, he was gone. I was just like, dude, we are way too fucked up for this.
Like, all we need is a cop to roll up.
You're like, should we walk the bike?
Oh, that was the worst part. There was a cop over there at the freaking Thunderbird freaking rec center just sitting there doing his fucking paperwork.
See that was different. Like,
He did not. He
Like-
saw it, and I mean, I can.
He's
see
probably
his
laughing
face.
his ass
He's
off.
like, he's drunk, motherfucker.
but
I'm
see-
not even gonna. I don't even want to deal
But
with
the
this.
thing is,
That's
the
a
thing-
paperwork
the thing is,
headache.
We weren't being dumb. We weren't being that stupid about
Oh,
it.
no.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, we
You
got
weren't
we got
causing the
faded on a
scene.
budget. Anytime
Yeah.
we were drinking on a budget, we would go to the hot tub. And we would start drinking fucking 40s down there at the hot tub. And it would get you fucked up so much faster, so much harder. And then you were good for the rest of the night because you're already just fucking
You
shit
just-
faced.
get up on the hot tub.
Oh no, dude, it just hits you all of a sudden.
Yeah, because
just
you're like, it's forcing your body to sweat.
yeah, because you're all
And
hot and shit,
pushing
and
it through.
It's like, whoa. I mean, when you feel drunk and you're like in the water like this, it's like, is the water moving me or am I fucked up right now? How fucked up am I? And then you get out of the hot tub and it's like, whoa, I'm fucked up. We drank too much.
You're like
Gotta
crawling.
go.
You're crawling on the pool or the cool decking and everything
Oh,
else.
fuck.
You're like, fuck, dude, I don't
Lee,
want to
did you ever
stand.
Did you ever put any other stereo systems in any of the cars that you drove?
Oh yeah. That was the norm for me. I never really had the money to pay somebody else to do it. And my brother originally showed me.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to where I could hook up amps, speakers, decks, pretty well. Yeah, I mean,
That's
like
nice.
you said, good
You gotta have the
enough.
tunes.
Hey, that's
It
nice,
worked.
though.
As long as you could hook it up and it didn't have that
Oh, the wine?
that battery whine.
You rev it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody would think you were a pro as long as you didn't have that noise.
Yeah,
You
right.
turned it on,
As soon as it did make that sound, that whining sound, or what? Every time you drove.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
And you can hear it shift. If you had an automatic,
Oh, yeah.
it's all wee, boom. You're like, what the fuck,
Like,
man?
fuck. No, that's psycho because I bet you probably made enough side hustle where your homies were like, "Hey Lee, I got like a nap in the sub. Can you hook me up?" Like, yeah, I got you. Hold on.
I did a few other people, not many. I didn't make a thing out of it. Yeah, but yeah, I needed to learn how to make shit look pretty better. You know what I mean? Like I could make it work, but I needed how to make it look pretty or run wires better and all that
So
stuff.
from running wires to DJing, how did that transition? Into the
I just
process?
loved hip hop music, and luckily I started at a time where you didn't have to be that good. Like 1983 or 4.
You were just spinning.
I was just touching records, trying to make the same noises that Jam Master Jay was making,
Nice.
and
Hell yeah, dude.
by the time I was a senior in high school, I was DJing little house parties and stuff, and then in
Shit,
college
yeah.
I started with clubs, and
Nice.
I did it for 30 years basically before I decided to stop. I did weddings and private events. I did clubs. I DJ'd for rappers that would come through this town. Like I DJ'd for Inspector Deck or Camp Low, if you know those guys. As a rapper, I opened up for the Roots, Nas, and other
Oh,
people.
damn.
So yeah, I had a good time in hip hop, and I just started to feel like too old to be that active in hip hop, and
Like Andre 3000 said, what am I gonna rap about?
yeah, I just
Fucking, going to the doctor and getting was it
Colonoscopy.
colonoscopy,
Right,
and,
right.
getting
That's
a
for
discount.
comedy, right? That's
Yeah.
why so I put the music down, and I've always been a fan of comedy, and I'd always hosted hip hop events. So I started doing comedy and trying to make that transition.
Being on the
to be a
mic was
funny
kind of
guy.
a natural thing then.
Yeah. I've been in front of crowds, and so I'm easy with that. And So now it's just like every other comedian. It's about writing jokes and
So instead of
trying to show
going,
people my
let's
perspective.
welcome the groom and bride to. Did
Yeah.
you see that she's sucking the guy's dick? The other groomsmen? That's just, kind of.
Were you watching porn earlier? That sounds like a personal experience.
No.
That sounds
I've-
like a show or something.
I've had a lot of friends that told me their situation.
He's like, I think he had the Bluetooth
Wow.
on a little too
I've
long.
never been married.
Or loud.
I've never been married. I never caught that bug.
Oh, you had friends where the bride blew the groomsmen?
Oh yeah, I knew a lot of friends where they were.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
dude, trust me, dude. That's
Y'all are all giving me the
Dude,
affirmative.
I
That's just a
don't-
thing.
I don't
that
want-
was a normal thing in like the mid 2000s.
I don't want to
So,
name.
I'm glad I didn't come up with
Late
you guys.
2000s.
No. Like,
That's
I
a rough
really-
party, man.
I really don't want to name a certain car club because they were the
No,
ones
don't.
fucking in that car club.
Okay, all right.
Like,
So it was a swingers club.
I was
no,
trying to
they
say-
might
like
as well
cars.
be. They might as well. Be.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they might as well be in a swing
West
car club.
knows.
We all do.
And the scary thing is, it was even before them, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
They were doing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Doing
man.
it, doing it.
Or I think literally.
My wife's friend's got a swinger. We hung out with her all night, and right in the parking lot as we were leaving,
Some other.
she came clean. She was like, "Yeah, me and my friends. The reason why we went to Scottsdale's because it's COVID. We couldn't travel, so we decided to go to a resort in Scottsdale." She's like, "It's 20 of us, and we travel around and fuck each other." And
Nice. I
And,
want to meet them later.
Right. It was interesting. So she sat there and told us all about it. I think she was trying to recruit us or something, but I'm
Probably.
too shy for that. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I don't like seeing myself naked. I don't.
Like
Yeah.
somebody walk up, hey man, how's it going? Yeah, did you get some of the nachos over there? And dude just stroking it.
Fuckface is sitting at home like, "I'll do it. Put me in, chief. I'm ready to
I
fly."
was waiting for it.
Right.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, come on, tag me.
He gets a timeout on the podcast. And I usually do the comments, so.
'Cause I'm not. Oh no.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. No.
He's
Let's go.
Liar, liar.
What's their
Yeah,
number?
gross. What's their number?
I was waiting for it too. I was like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, because what? Back then there was Club Encounters.
oh
That
shit, that was like early. That was mid 2000s.
Yeah, Club Encounters was.
You
the
would hear it all the
swing spot,
time.
you
And it
know.
was like, what the fuck?
They had jacuzzis and pools in there.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Was it like a private club? You did become a member?
No,
or
no.
something?
Well,
No.
you can do a membership if you wanted to.
You could just walk in. To
Yeah,
a
you
place
walk
that
in
got
and
hot
pay. You walk in and pay, and there was different rooms. You go into different rooms. And there was a
Wow.
hot tub. a
You got
fucking-
paid for a different level, my buddy said.
Oh well, I
I
know.
was like, I'm not doing that.
All I know is when I went a few times, you're able to go walk around, check out different rooms, and then go chill in the hot tub. And they had little lockers that you could put your clothes in. And,
Y'all got it wild out here. That's powerful. Club Encounters. It's funny because I've heard people say that name, but I never really knew exactly.
I don't know if it's. Still
I thought it
on
was
now.
just a strip club.
I was
No,
gonna say
no,
Anthem
that's the
supposedly got a
Alaska-
big swingers
That's
thing
the
on up
Alaska-
there.
Alaska Bushes, obviously.
Yeah,
a strip
that's-
club, yeah.
Purple Rocks and shit like that up there in Anthem.
Oh no, I know. I never.
There's-
You know all about this.
No, I've heard. Well, I had somebody that I worked with that I think he was part of that
Hey,
shit.
just
So where
Gmail.
were you really tonight?
Just email
I know.
Wes for the information after the show.
He's going to look it up real quick, guys.
Right.
He'll be right back.
He's gonna be. All right. What did he say that was again?
So I asked them what was the hot car the kids wanted when you were in high school. Everybody was getting their license.
That'd be like your senior, junior. Well,
yes,
yeah,
yeah, junior,
year.
senior year.
Let me see. Probably the Jeeps definitely were a hot item then.
Okay.
So you had
Jeeps
Jeeps.
are
Jeeps
top
have always,
of
yeah,
time,
pretty
yeah.
much. So you had them. Honda Civic hatchbacks or CRXs.
Okay. Yeah, CRXs were
Second
huge.
generation stuff, pretty popular. Ford Mustangs,
Yeah.
Fox body stuff.
They were big when I was in school.
They were definitely pretty big. Camaro's a little bit like the IROC Camaro
Okay.
and everything else, kind of right there with the Fox bodies and stuff like that.
With all the nostalgia, why did Pontiac never, at the end of their life, bring back the Trans Am?
Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Right.
Because I think
because it seemed like this is your golden ticket.
right.
This should generate you
That's
enough,
something that
this will generate you enough attention where you can last for another 5 years, maybe.
Right,
If you
right.
do like a 50th or 30th, whatever anniversary it would have been.
I think I'm gonna guess just my opinion on it. I think they were so far into importing the stuff from Australia that they didn't want to do
What's the
anything.
connection there? Because I never knew that. So Pontiac was bigger in Australia, or their base was
Well,
in Australia or something?
General Motors owned at one point in time like a dozen and a half, 2 dozen freaking auto manufacturers
Okay,
throughout the world.
right.
So you had Chevy, Pontiac, Oldsmobile,
Buick.
GMC, Buick,
All right, so Google said nothing.
whatever here in the United States. Holden was exclusively, basically, some of those brands exclusively just for Australia.
Okay.
Then in like the UK, Europe, you would have had Opel. I know I'm probably gonna forget a few other ones.
What, the Alchemina?
Well, no, just different car manufacturers on over there.
Yeah, the Holden
They'd
had-
end up racing them. That's how I found out more about. I'm like, what the hell are these? You know, and you find out, oh yeah, it's a GM division in the UK or Australia or whatever. So
See, I heard it through.
that's the conglomerate basically when they owned all these, and now it's like what Cadillac, GMC, Chevrolet, and that's pretty much about it. Yes.
So, 05 to 06, there was a concept car for the SS Chevelle. There was a concept car for the Firebird, the Trans Am, the El Camino came out, or there was a concept car for that 08.
It was
I
supposed to go
remember
retro.
They were like period correct, like back
Body
in the day
style,
body
yeah.
style, but big body styles with our new look, new
Yeah.
stance, and all that fun
the way
shit.
the Camaro
But
was.
none of them took off the ground because what happened in 08?
The recession.
Recession.
Right.
Right.
That's why none
Home
of
shit
it
and everything,
fuzzy
yeah.
happened. So all that shit died because the whole reason Chevelle is because my favorite car was a 1971 SS Chevelle.
71. I would say.
So the concept car was going to be a 70s to
70.
71 Chevelle, but a new body style, and it was supposed to get released in 06.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the concept car got released in 06. Well, it was supposed to debut in 09. 09 never happened because.
And
the
that
recession.
probably explains why they were importing the stuff from Australia
Mm.
because
But the Holden, the one that one of the guys that we interviewed, UK lowrider, the Holden is what would be like the El Camino.
well, there
or
it's
the
a
Santa
sport
Fe.
ute. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact the Holden something
The new
sport ute,
GTO guy.
which would have been like the El Camino. The Holden Commodore would have been similar to the G8 here,
Yeah,
and
the
then
GTO
I'm
was-
trying to something else was equivalent to the GTO that they
The
were.
GTO was this. I hate to say it, was when I was working at a body shop in Surprise.
Right.
They had a GTO, the newer one, at that time. So it was like the little GS model, but it was a GTO.
hmm
Holy shit, the torque on that thing!
Well, and there were
Being a
different.
manual.
There were different options because
Whatever
you
the one I
could
got
get
had
one
that
V8
interior.
and then you could get the 6.0 V8,
Okay, so
which had more power
So
and
I'm gonna say
everything else.
this one was just a regular V8, not the 6.0. Had red interior, and it was. the
I'll
torque
probably
on that thing
boogie
was scary.
even for it. Yeah.
The torque was scary because I took that thing, turning the corner in the fucking first and second gear, and I was just like,
You're putting that damn thing
I hope I
sideways.
don't hit that goddamn fucking curve. And I was literally just turning the corner to take it to the tire shop across the street from the body shop. I was like, oh, I just want to see what this is. This ain't no goat. Fuck no, dude, that thing was scary as shit. Just fucking taking off the first gear.
So that's the funny part. I remember being probably 7. My uncle would fucking come home with a new car to him. Fuck, he would show up in Dusters. He would show up in Road Runners. All these fucking
I had a
like
deal like
vintage
that.
ass fucking cars, and he
Classic.
was paying fucking like $200.
I had a deal like that. They used to buy
I'm
shit
like,
like
and
that.
they run and drive. I'm like,
Yep.
what the
Damn.
fuck?
I had a deal that used to buy shit like that. Older
Yeah, he
vehicles.
would just every couple of
See,
years he'd come back with a new car. I'm like,
All right, how much, Lee? How much was a car that you paid from the family or anybody in your family? What was the highest you paid? Like if you got it, like if you were or did it, price wise.
Well, shit. The Dodge probably would have been the most expensive car I ever bought. The
Yeah.
one I wrecked into the back of 18
Yeah.
wheeler. So after that one, I took a step back because I just wrecked a new car. So I got a Pontiac Grand Prix used from a neighbor. I would always do that. I'd like try to step out and be flashy. fuck it up, and then like
Buy
go
some.
You're
get
like, fuck.
a deal,
Buy
then
some.
Right.
go get a humble deal.
Go get a
I was gonna say, then you
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
and you just want to be a little humble.
Right,
Not too
but I
flashy this time.
Then go get flashy.
I mean, I had good memories. I had my first real love. I met in that Pontiac
Yeah.
Grand Prix. It had some
Nice.
cool orange lights.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and it was an older car, but it was clean. You know, I got it from an older lady. Everybody
Right.
wants to buy a car from an older
They're
lady.
tens, but he keeps them clean.
Right?
Yeah. The older ladies don't fuck nothing up. They
I
keep
know,
it
it's
nice
like-
and
yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
They don't smoke in it or
I
nothing.
drove
They see a
Church.
curb and they're driving the other way.
Right. They don't direct or
Like
nothing.
I drove to church. I only went from
Right.
You know,
Or the
yeah.
supermarket.
Yep, supermarket or what? I went to the deli to go get a
These damn younger gals. No.
You go get some roast beef.
some roast beef. Yeah, but some of those cars are nice that were old lady driven.
Oh, you know the most expensive car I ever bought?
what?
I pulled out. I went and got when I was feeling good about myself again. I got a raise at the job, and I went and bought it was a little bit more. It wasn't quite baby blue, but it was a bright blue Ford Explorer.
Where one?
Yeah, no. What was the?
Expedition.
Nah, maybe it wasn't a Ford. Maybe it was a Dodge. Anyway, I get back. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is I pulled in front of somebody, and the guy in a nice brand new Mustang smacked into me,
Oh,
and
man.
it totaled his Mustang. So the most expensive car I ever bought was that guy's Mustang that I didn't get to drive or keep. Yeah.
You're talking about old lady cars.
Yeah. Fox said so. No denture adventure cars.
No tension adventure.
You're
Nah,
buying old ladies' cars.
I didn't fuck the old ladies for the deal. They were my neighbor friends.
They're my
Yeah.
the neighbor friends. Fox.
But I'll get you a number if you want to hook it up for if
There
you want
you
to
go.
if you want to date.
He wants
fuck-
some
fuck
Sun
face,
City
yeah.
specials.
Sunset.
If you need a deal, you throw a little dick, you might get an extra discount on there.
I might for it.
Dude, like back then, cars were not. They're not what you're spending now. You know, you can buy a car. For
Oh no,
a
not
couple
at all.
$100.
Especially if like your neighbor friend, like they got an extra car, they want to get rid of. They don't
Yep,
use
right.
it no more. Like it was all that people just half the time just want to get rid of it. So you make them a decent offer, you can get it. You know.
You
Right.
could, and now you can't get a decent offer.
Well,
for
that's
it.
like my truck.
Oh yeah.
My lifted truck, my daily.
Mhm.
I picked it up for 30 out the door, and then COVID hit, and all the numbers fucking went fucking
Right.
through the roof.
Right.
Even now, I can turn around and sell it for at least fucking 20 to 15, which is unheard of after 5 years. But
Right.
I've got low ass miles on it. Well,
Yeah.
not low ass, but
Yeah, but even if it has high miles, like my dad always said, if somebody really wants it, they're gonna fucking yes, gum it up. You heard him, Lee. He wants you to gum it up for him. Get him the hookup.
I got you.
There you go.
No doubt.
No doubt. There you
We
go.
gotta do something to settle fuckface down. We gotta give him some old lady pussy or something. Whatever it takes.
he don't care.
He don't care if it's he
As
He
long
don't
as
care
it
if
has a mild.
He
pulse,
wants
he's
that-
fine.
hey
Sun City is special.
Sun City. He don't care if it's
He's gonna be Sun City. He's gonna be Sun City. What is that?
Deuce Bigelow, Mount Bigelow.
That's gonna be
He don't care if it's pussy or Badusi. He don't care if
No.
it's either one. You know?
Oh,
He's swinging
He's
either
got a
way.
lot of
Huh?
options.
He's
He's
got
got a
so
lot of
many
options.
options.
He's got a lot of options.
When you're growing up, was it harder? Like, because when
My
you're
dick, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot harder than it is now. God bless him.
cruising, okay, how many like did you fuck in any of the cars you own?
No, I can't say I've ever actually. The wild thing is the woman I married, that she was with me while I had the van, and like we had plans to do it in the van, but we just never occurred. It never happened. No, I mean I finger banged a couple girls in the car, but I never actually had all the way out sex.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm gonna tell you, like,
Because you know why back then the local hotel was only $35-40. Like
Yeah.
the decent.
that was still
not-
expensive, you know. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
that's a nice hotel. I'm talking about like.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to the hourly ones.
Oh,
like you.
yeah. I went
He's
to
like, I
those.
got standards.
Yeah, I took my girls to I took my horse to a nice place. I didn't-
I took them
So
to
then they
shitty
gave me a
place.
discount the next go round, right?
Fox said there has to be a pulse or at least one. All right, cool.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't want to kill a bitch. He
Nah,
just
nah,
wants to
well,
fuck
hey,
them.
as long as she's hooked up to tubes, she's okay.
All right.
Yeah. You know, You don't have
As
to
long as the
worry.
life support's still beeping.
Yeah, he'll just hit the reset button of the morphine if he feels pain. Like, does it hurt?
Starts making noises.
Yeah.
I'm just turning into a fuckface podcast all of a sudden.
I don't know.
We're just dogging on it.
It's fucking fuck. So, but
He's,
no,
he's a funny guy. He's shooting back over there.
okay. So you went? Did you ever? You went from $30 decks. Were you putting in like pullouts and shit like that in your homies' cars?
Yeah, we did. We had the. Y'all don't have that anymore. The ones where the face
Yeah,
came
you
off,
pull-
or
yeah,
you
or you
pull the
pull it
whole
out.
thing
Yeah.
out. Either way, you pull
Actually,
it.
I had a
have a
handle.
little clip for it, or a
Yeah.
little pouch.
Right.
Yeah, I never pulled
Fucking
mine out.
Derek
You never had a pullout one?
I had one, but I never pulled it out.
No.
Yeah, Derek.
I might even have my
He
old
lived in a
Pioneer.
nice neighborhood.
Yeah,
I
Pioneers
never
were
carried
famous
it
for them.
around.
Hey, he lived in a nice neighborhood where you didn't have to pull out the stereo.
My friends
Fuck,
were
you pulled
the
it out.
thieves. My friends were the. I knew they didn't steal mine because they did a ride to school. Now, but back then, there was. Do people still steal car stereos? Because back then there was a lot of stealing of car stereos.
Yeah.
back then.
Now, no. Now it's like, don't steal their Bluetooth or something. Or no,
Right.
I don't think.
Because everybody just has factory. They're too hard to steal because they're all factory. Right.
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
do a
And
lot of
everything's
work.
coded and everything
There's a
else.
screen that goes up that plugs into an
You know
ECU
what?
that's behind your fucking
I hate to
dash.
say it,
and-
that's a good question. Because there's not. No one's putting big systems.
People don't aftermarket.
Yeah.
Now you don't hear boom boom in the road much
no one's
anymore.
doing that unless it's like a car guy or
Yeah.
someone who's
My homie Cisco still got 215s in his
Yeah, I can.
in his
so I looked it up.
Yukon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout to him. Yeah.
So remember back in the day, you wanted to do a fucking stereo upgrade, or you had the stereo, and oh cool, you had the freaking jacks on the back. All you had to do was run
Yeah.
the cables.
Yep.
Cool, hook it up to power. Boom, boom. You were fucking pounding. No, on the new cars, so I have to take my whole center console. I
Yeah.
have to take the plastic off. I have to take my screen off, unplug my laptop screen. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
And then behind that, there's all the fucking junk that runs your shit. Well, there's a cord that plugs into the back of mine that gives me the RCA cables that run down that plug back into that. So then you plug into that and
Yeah.
then run your RCA cables to get your subs.
You pay ridiculous
one-
money for a wiring
That
harness
one
to make
cord
shit work.
is like fucking no joke, like $130. And it's this long.
I remember paying for whatever car kit.
And I
Yep.
kid you not.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You can use your stock stereo, you can use your stock display, all that fun shit, your controls, the whole 9 yards, but you have to
You're buying the
tap
cable.
into
Right.
that computer.
You're
that
buying
runs-
the kit. You're buying the kit to override. Okay.
Exactly.
So it's like back in the day, you're just
But-
spending more money.
Well-
you're spending more money and you have to know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
If you don't know what the
It's-
fuck you're doing, you're fucked
So
up.
it's not like back in the day where you're doing, color. You're matching color
No.
for color.
Well, a lot of, and I was
No.
going to say a lot of stuff nowadays, it's plug and play because they want to make
It's
sure
still
you don't
got
fuck it up.
Right.
Versus, yes, okay, here you have a red hot lead, you got a
Yeah,
brown, you got an
I
accessory
remember
yellow,
the only cars you couldn't do that to
and then a blue remote.
were BMWs that you couldn't put.
Oh no, there were a
aftermarket
lot
motors
of different cars you couldn't do
In
that.
mine, they make it a pain in the ass, and the one that's sitting out
in.
front
Yeah.
because it's the Mark 11 or whatever. And so everybody I talk to at a place, they're like, you got to jerk everything out. Like you can't tie into it.
Is
at
that
all.
got fiber feed for some stuff?
I don't know, but I didn't believe them at first. But it's got this irritate. So it's got a little amp and it's got a little sub in the trunk.
Okay.
You can barely hear it though, right?
You can't.
So, but the bad part is it's got a little thing that if it gets too loud, it'll click it off, like a little. Which
Oh, a
is
setting within there?
Is irritating as fuck.
Yeah, it's
So
like
I-
almost like a thermal overload.
So back in the day, so
Sound
all I wanted to
sensitive.
do back in the day, I would have just tapped into that amp. I would have took the power and the blue turn on and the ground and the RCA, and I would have ran it to my own little box
And
in the back
then, yeah.
seat.
Yep.
But I can't do that
Yep.
because it's like So I went into the back and all I could do was unplug the amp. I took all the shit and it was like I don't even know what it was because it was like 3 different harnesses all filled with wires.
Shit.
And I took them all out. Now, one good thing for my Lexus friends out there that it did do, it stopped the cutoff. So it doesn't cut off anymore.
Nice.
Okay.
And so I'm not worried about blowing my speakers. They sound good, but they can handle it. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid. I'm not running distorted or whatever. But the point being, it used to be so easy. I could have just done it myself. Now I can't.
Yeah.
Because one, I don't want to tie into those harnesses because I don't want the the shit to cut off again. You know, I don't want to reactivate that emergency thing
or
that cuts it off.
or try something that goes further into the harness.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
right.
look, I kind of upgraded my stereo, and now fucking half my car doesn't work.
Yeah, it's just like the Bose system in fucking
Right.
Chevys. If you have the upgraded stereo system,
Yeah.
in it, you have to literally rip all of it out. I mean, every place that I've ever heard, you got to take the wires out. The wires can't handle the load. The plug, you got to basically rewire the whole thing and take all the factory.
Well, that's
factory
another thing,
upgrade out.
Lexus. Your
Probably
amp,
leave it there. Just don't use it.
they wired their amp with the same size power wire as like a regular speaker wire is. So
That's why you get the fucking.
that's why you can't hear this shit. Like the
Right.
ground and the power wire are the teeniest little, like, I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna say
like 50 gauge.
what you should do is just find a way to either. There has to now we have the technology.
I got a big Bluetooth speaker in the back
Oh.
right now.
Oh,
So that's,
damn.
yeah, that's
Well, that's cool, but I would go to like start looking into like a Bluetooth receiver that you can just take that out, plug in, and you just have that instead of like.
right now with the factory, it's just the front two speakers, but they sound great and they're pretty loud. But I just want to have a little bass. You know, I want to old school. I want to have a little bass in the back, so I'm having a hard time with that.
We pulled the stereo out of Craig's truck.
Yeah.
He was gonna sell it.
Yeah.
That fool would take his new modern day boombox.
Yeah.
And he would fucking charge that bitch up. He would throw it in the passenger seat. And that's what the
Okay.
system was. That thing was so obnoxiously fucking loud. Like,
Yeah.
makes you sound like fucking peas.
Oh no.
Like, dude, so loud. I mean, you would hear him. And it was like,
But did it sound good or not?
yeah, no, you could hear it crystal clear from blocks away. And I'm like, dude, that thing is so loud. Like, so loud.
I just want to do that with like a Bluetooth receiver.
Yeah.
Figure out how to deal with it.
I bought one of them boom boxes. They're fucking stupid loud. And on top of that, you can drunk as shit and play karaoke.
Yeah, and we got a former fucking host, so he could probably turn our thing into a karaoke countdown. Sing hits. Sing the hits.
You can do a karaoke podcast.
Oh, right. There we go.
People are just going to start throwing out random songs.
Random songs. We're all singing it, butchering the fuck out of them with no.
Oh, you're out of tune
Every
because
time
you're
we
fucking
fail, we
drunk.
get a shot.
Right?
You're like hearing.
This is gonna get worse before it gets better.
Work on Friday to make friends watching.
You're all like here in my car. I'm
And that's a shot.
That's
It's
it.
already
There we go. Yep. Already butchering the car song.
He'd be wasted before you get through the first
fuck,
song.
I hate karaoke. oh, dude, Lee. So, okay, former podcaster. What was your podcast, and when did you start all that?
I for about a year and a half, I had a podcast called The Mission, and I interviewed basically Arizona musical artists, mostly hip hop artists. It went well for a while. I was working with an organization called Respect the Underground.
Yeah, I heard around there.
At one time, I worked with most of the AZMT, Respect the Underground, DJ Pest. I worked with most of the bigger organizations in town. And, you know, I had a bit of a falling out with some of the elements of Respect the Underground. And so I just kind of fell to the background a little bit on the hip hop. And, you know, hip hop has gotten a little ridiculous.
And now you're back.
Now we're back.
Yeah, you're back right now.
Okay. Hold on.
Well, you fools are back right now. You guys are back on my end.
All right,
I haven't converted you back over to the TV yet.
Oh,
There you go.
Up. Dun, dun,
See,
dun.
now you guys are back.
All right, we're back, guys. And sorry for the interruption. We were in the middle of I guess fucking the man caught us, and they were like, "No, not on our watch. You guys are going to be talking about good times and cheap gas and scaring people with fucking low prices."
So who's watching?
Right.
Are you watching?
I'm on.
So
there's our
remember,
one.
guys, tune in every Thursday. We have shirts right there, $25 hats and shirts. DM us. We can get you going. And we also have, well, thank you to Low Income Clothing. You can go to him and you can order some of your koozies to hold your fucking coat. That's what I got in the
That's
mail.
pretty dope.
Yeah, I bought it.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Good job, Kelly.
Yeah, we got like 4 people watching right now.
3, 2, 3, 1. So if you're joining us, we're talking to Lee Kirby, former host and podcaster, hip hop host, used to be a DJ, and we're talking about music. What do you think of?
We can skip past that. I really think that guy shut the feed down. But I'm a
All right, so
I'm a comedy host now. I work at JP's Comedy Club.
that's why they shut it down.
We're gonna plug that. If you're in the East
There we
Valley
go.
and you want to see some comedy, come to JP's Comedy Club at
I've been trying to
860.
get
Yeah, well, yeah, we need to get you out there. I help you. I can plug you in.
He'll get that thoroughbred
that's a good comedy club. That's one I haven't got
saddled
to.
and ready.
Yeah.
I did House of Comedy, and then they shut down.
Shout out to Jim and Rocco, Janelle, the whole family, the whole
Yeah,
staff.
JP's.
Salute.
Oh, aren't they hosting the Comedy Royal Rumble?
They do the Royal Rumble there. Ben Brown, I believe his name is, and the other gentleman. The Royal Rumble, which everybody agrees. This is not a shameless plug. I have nothing to do with the show, but everybody agrees the Rumble is a great comedy experience. So again, if you're in the East Valley or if you want to trek out that way in Gilbert, JP's Comedy Club.
So because Lee got me, and hopefully we have them. We'll find out when they.
We will reschedule that.
Yeah.
Desert Rain 2 will
Yes.
happen. It just needs to be rescheduled. They had some events going on with that.
And
Kind of something behind the scenes.
That was
I'm not aware
Wes.
of.
That was a boxing match that they have, and
Muay Thai kickboxing.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
and then halfway, through the intermission or whatever they do, he'll bring up a comic in the middle of the ring, and
Yes.
they'll do 5 minutes.
Last
That's
time
an
my good buddy
interesting
Gary
combo.
White came up. Yeah, we're gonna get Moses up. Nahum Johnson is coming up. Gary White's coming up again. Johnny Jello's coming up. I got a few guys. I got a few friends who will get to do some comedy for fight crowd.
Hell yeah! So,
Nice.
but, it's gonna get rescheduled. He just let me know that they're gonna reschedule.
Yeah, shout out to 10-0 Promotions.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the company behind it. They put on. I mean, it was a huge. It was this Stratus Event Center.
Shit, Muay Thai kickboxing.
They had chairs for everybody. The ring was immaculate. They had all the judges. They had the doctor. They had the ambulance. Everything was done 100% official. Right. And, and I give it up to anybody. I was joking with Ruben during the show. I was like, you see that 17-year-old kid right there? He would kick you in the fucking ass, man. Like, they had, I'm sure they had kids out there that could beat up adults.
Oh, I bet.
With
I
the
bet.
Muay Thai
Yeah.
and the kickboxing.
Yeah, that's some shit.
So it's a lot of respect, them kids out there kicking trees down and shit with their foot. So
And you were working with them, and you just ended up getting on that as a host, or
yeah, well, big up Henny Flat and Fat Lou Green. They've seen me host hip hop parties before, so they know the kind of professionalism and the fun times I bring to an event. So they got me out, and it was a great event. I mean, they had 700 or 800 people at the Stratus Event Center. They had like 10 or 11 matches. They had a great DJ, the bar, the food. They had food trucks and vendors, and so it was a huge event. It was well put on.
Damn.
And they're going to do it again. It was a minor setback with the date or something. I'm not 100% sure, but they're going to come right back. They do it all the time. This is not their first event, so they're regular on it. So we will get in there. It's all good.
oh yeah, that's awesome. Because this Saturday I have a show at
Yeah,
the Purple Turtle.
yeah.
With Tampon Man, fucking Audi, and Mondo Man, hosted by Jesse Evers. Get out there to the Purple Turtle, 51st Avenue.
Shout out to
School.
Jesse. That's my favorite
Oh,
guy
that
with
dude
pink
gets down.
hair. He's
That
an
dude gets
awesome pink hair
He's
guy.
he's
Yeah.
funny as fuck when you hear him start screaming and telling people off in Spanish
Oh yeah.
because it sounds like a Rosetta Stone but broken English. So it's just like "Calmate, no te sientes,"
all the
and,
gringos.
and he's sitting there and he's talking, and you see all the white husbands in the bar, like, and he's sitting there like, "¿Por qué no te?" And he's talking to somebody, like yelling at somebody in Spanish, and I'm just like, and we're all laughing, and they're just all looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Jesse's white as fuck.
Jesse's one of me. Nobody knows what he is.
Oh, dude, that's what's cool as fuck. Dude. Yeah.
Do you speak fluent Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
I speak fluent
I
Spanish.
see you.
Liar. Okay.
I see you. You took that very seriously.
No, yes.
Is that a big
He's
deal
like-
in the Hispanic community? Do you separate from the Hispanics that don't speak
Fuck
proper
yeah,
Spanish?
dude. Shit.
Fuck
No,
them. They have gringos, huh? You fuck them gringos, huh? Is that what you tell them?
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm just trying to
No.
figure out the cultural dynamics. That's
No,
all.
for me, it's just like when I worked at a spot, you don't get paid for being fucking bilingual. That's bullshit. Whatever the fuck they tell you that you get paid for being bilingual.
My whole life
You know.
they told me that. That's why I
Fuck
took
no.
Spanish class.
You don't
They
see
said
a
one
dime.
day I could get a job just because I
No,
knew
yeah,
Spanish.
you can just because you look that color and they'll call you out. Hey, come speak to these guys.
Yeah.
And you're
I
like,
think the
"That's
only
it."
way
But
you'd
you
have to
don't-
be
you
a
don't
tour
make-
guide.
Yeah, you don't make that as an extra dollar. Like even if you put it on your application, they just look at it and go, all right, cool, we got a translator. And that's normally
So they help you
nine-
get the job, but you
Yeah.
don't get paid.
you don't get paid for it. Like, you don't get that extra dollar. You don't get that.
Not like it did back in the day, right?
No, not even back in the day. You still
They'll
got
take
money.
this with all the love in the world, but where I grew up, we didn't have Mexicans until like the mid-90s.
That's hilarious.
We didn't.
So you lived a nice life.
Well, no, we did a
Heard
lot.
of
We
it,
did
he's
a
like,
lot of lawn.
"Me too."
keeping.
Oh,
We
so
did-
you guys
we
had
did-
to do your own.
We did a lot of roofing and landscaping.
We had them until probably at least 2008.
Holy shit! Where did you live
Damn.
at? The Paradise
Minnesota.
Zone? Oh, Minnesota. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
damn, you know, there wasn't
They're
a lot
like,
of-
it's too fucking cold up there.
The
Hell
closest
no.
Mexican
They
food
were.
we had
There's
was-
no Mexican.
No,
No Mexican.
the closest Mexican food we had was Taco John's.
You didn't have Taco Bell?
No,
Taco. You never had Taco John's?
I never had Taco John's. Is
Yeah,
that here
well,
in
that's-
Phoenix?
No.
That's a Midwest
That's a
thing?
Midwest thing, and like when I lived in Wyoming.
So
they had-
John was obviously a white guy.
Yeah,
it
John
wasn't
was-
Taco
Right.
Juan.
So it was.
No,
How was it?
right, Taco
there's no
One.
spice.
It was plain bland as shit, but it was Taco Bell meets
right.
the Burger King tater tots.
Let me tell you, my friend, the first person that made me a taco
Yeah.
was a 250-pound black woman in a lunchroom. The cafeteria lady. I was raised by white folks. My parents were older white folks. They didn't know how to make tacos.
Oh shit! Oh, you guys have white people tacos, ground beef.
Yeah,
cheese.
that's why we like Taco Bell so much. Because
Yeah.
our first taco
What do you think I eat?
were a
Taco
corn,
Bell so
a
damn
corn
much, fool?
tortilla with seasoned ground beef. Like, I didn't even know y'all disrespected ground beef.
Oh,
I
we
got
don't-
out
we
here and they're
don't-
like, ground beef.
Like
put
nobody does
up.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't do that.
They're like,
Nah,
yeah,
you
we're gonna
gotta
shred
crunchy-
that motherfucker up.
Yeah, if you got a crunchy taco now, like you're getting a crunchy taco with shredded beef or shredded chicken.
Yeah,
That's it.
It
Or
gets
carne
all,
asada.
it kind of gets in your teeth. Y'all
Yeah,
like
like-
getting shit in your
You
teeth?
Right.
always get shit in your teeth.
Do you like
Right.
getting shit in your teeth?
Nah, it sucks ass because you gotta pick that shit out all the time.
Nah.
And half the time you eating fucking we eat chicken legs with the hair on it.
Nope.
half the
I'm
time.
kind of glad I didn't grow up around Latin women though,
Oh, dude, they were
because I would have had way more kids.
What
What's
up,
up, Big Clint?
I would have had way more kids if I'd have
How
had
many
access
kids
to
you got now?
Mexican women. Only 2.
Only 2. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have my own first kid till I was 45 years old.
Oh shit.
I was pull out king, baby.
Yeah, high five. There you go. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Only 2 abortions.
I don't have.
Hey,
I ain't
it's
got.
pretty good.
I got 0 on my.
I'm not
record.
bragging about that. I'm not
Zero.
bragging that I had abortions.
0
I'm
on my
saying
record.
45 years of fucking, I only had 2. I'm just saying, I think that's pretty good.
I've had enough fucking and none of them. I would never. I think I got one phone call and I'm like, well, let's go to the hospital. And she was just like, how dare you? I'm like, you have a nice day. Click. And that was it.
To be honest, I think the first one lied. I think she just wanted me to give her the $100. I really
That's
don't.
probably what.
I really don't even think she was pregnant. At least not by me.
She's
I
like,
think
I shitted it out.
I
earlier.
think she played.
Probably did. Like,
But
I
she
need
went to
that-
the free clinic anyway. What do you need $100? No, I'm just.
Nah, free clinic ain't gonna charge you shit. That's why it's called a free clinic. That's why it's called a free clinic.
Exactly. Look how dumb
You
I was.
trying to get
I
gas
still-
money
I
and
still
fucking
gave her
dinner?
$100.
Fox said it. My personality is my birthday.
Oh, that's all right.
Ah, Fox. Nah, you dude. Fuck, you need to go to Casey Jones on Bell Road. You'll
You're
pick
too
one
busy fucking with your face. You got to try your dick every now
Oh,
and then.
he's too busy fucking with his hand.
Oh, it's tough.
Call
I
him
get it.
fuckface. That's what
He's sitting on the stranger.
He's sitting on the stranger, warming him up, warming the stranger up for later.
Trying to get a pulse back.
I used to.
Trying to get bullshit.
Hey, I feel fuckface. I used to fuck my couch. When they said Vice President J.D. Vance fucked his couch, that was the first
Like,
time
I know
I ever.
that, like, you related. You're like,
That's
oh,
the first time I ever felt
Shit, that could
presidential
be
in
my
my life.
dad.
You were presidential.
Yeah, I fucked my couch. I learned. I listened to jail stories and learned how to make a Fiji,
Oh shit!
and then I
there we
learned
go.
how to stick it in the couch, which is even better. Man, I had a great time.
Oh,
with
because it
myself.
felt like a body. That's
Oh yeah,
all you have with the soft spot. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I had a homie. of
Well, you
mine-
don't want to be chasing the Fifi around the house. You want it to be in somewhere.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's solid. It's
Yeah.
stationary. you know.
Yeah, if you haven't done time or Pitt County time, you know, yeah.
Just email me after the show if anybody needs any
There
advice
we
about
go.
fucking their couch. I'm here for you,
Yeah.
lay frame people.
And ain't no shame here, you know. Fuck, love, speed, and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, that's always about that time that we're talking stupid shit like that. It is 9:57.
Somebody likes feet.
And if
Somebody
you do,
likes
and if you do
couches.
see it across your screen, come on and donate. It's one of those nights. I need some money.
I say donate because he didn't pull its it out.
I
That's
didn't.
that's worth $5.
No, just wait, and then it happens. A grapefruit in the microwave for 12 seconds.
See, that's expert advice.
Oh,
That's top tier.
shit, man.
That's top tier, but not 20 seconds. You got to really watch that
12,
microwave.
12.
No, I'm saying 12 is cool. Don't go over to 20. You'll
And you
burn.
hurt
You'll
yourself.
burn
And
your.
make sure
That's
that the
something-
juice doesn't get inside something.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
something
watch
you can't
out for the
explain.
juice. Fuckface likes a little tingle in his dingle. He
Right,
likes a little
yeah.
excitement. Get a little citrus down there.
That's something you can't explain when you go to the
A
hospital.
little citrus
Right.
in his dickus, right? Yeah.
Why is this so swollen and shit? Why are you in discomfort?
What happened? I put my dick.
And Clint.
Boys, fucking Clint.
Nice.
Fucking Clint, the homie out there. Out there, you know. Clinton the shit. He's building a bread truck that lays 20.
Well, I think he's 22s, 24s.
24?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking bread truck. He's laying 24.
That bread, I got a homie delivers that bread. That bread
Oh,
like is
shit.
real. It's good money.
Oh shit, nah. That see, I hate to say, the good money in delivering shit is bread. It makes me feel like I bet it does, dude. It feels like it has pulse for a few seconds and then it fucking gets
tingle
cold.
in the niggles.
Yeah,
And then it
yeah.
starts automatic
That starts
shriveling on
automatically
up.
shriveling up, you know, so it gets
What a-
that tightness.
What a great way to get your vitamin C here.
There you go.
I have to. That's my job. That's my job.
See,
That's-
normally she's running the
I do
comments.
this.
Valerie referee in the situation.
There we
She
go.
got
Give
it
her
right.
that.
Oh, hold on.
Maiden
Nice,
voice.
nice.
Oh, no way. Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
Send us video of that.
I was
Still
gonna
so
say, get
sad
some
that we
video.
didn't get to go.
I know. Yeah, but
that would
at
have been
least
worth. That would have been worth. the
so
fucking
at
flight.
least now, Clint, next year when you do the Maggie Valley, I'll try to take the day off and get out there. That'd be badass to do the podcast from the inside of the bread truck
Wow.
on our way there.
Oh, we can do it
Full
next year.
circle moment.
Yeah. Well, because that's what he was trying to do. Like,
Yeah,
for us
we
to
got
go
an
out there,
invite, the whole nine
Oh, hell
yards.
yeah.
We were supposed to fucking fly out to fucking Oklahoma. We were supposed to go live from
How-
Oklahoma. All
So,
the
somebody
way back.
didn't want to fly, but we're
No,
not going to
it's
name any
not.
names.
I would have
He
left his
scared
ass.
the baby.
I don't fly.
He
I
scared
Me
saw-
and you would have been like this.
I saw what happened to the
Better
to Richie-
Moses.
I saw what happened to Richie Valens and the Big Bopper. I'll hop on a bus.
Your ears look like you were born to fly.
But I don't fly. I don't fly. I was hell yeah. I don't fly. I
He's
know
related to a Disney character.
I was related. You know, Dumbo, my cousin. That's a bit. They're gonna make shirts out of that.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
But I don't fly.
Hey,
So the
that's all right.
whole-
Fat Joe
hell
doesn't
yeah,
fly.
Clint.
It's okay.
Sweet.
Some people don't fly.
No,
With a
he's
stage
big.
on the roof.
Stays on the roof.
So, somebody can do the truffle shuffle up on top of that roof.
all
Yeah,
the way down Maggie Valley.
If I don't fall down, fucking hurt myself.
Right, we'll get a safety harness.
Right,
That way we
yeah,
can get
right.
sliders on.
Fucking hang down.
If he starts to fall, he'll
I'll
get
fall and
caught.
just swing back and forth and fucking dip the shit out of the sides. Be hanging from like a fucking rappelling from the side of a fucking wall. Just hanging. What are you, giant Mexican piñata? Good morning. Good morning.
What's going on, Sean?
He's probably just waking up. Too.
He's-
Related to Shrek? Yes. I got a homie named Shrek.
That's not the first time somebody's tried to call me Shrek, you unoriginal bastard. I know Brian's been fucking with me all night. I'm not worried about fuckface.
Trust me, I'm pre-reading them before I post.
I just like.
Oh, please post them. It's all
I
right.
haven't not posted any of them.
Oh,
yet.
okay. I was just saying, let him go. Let him through.
No, normally
I'm the
it gets a little vulgar.
Okay,
Towards
so
now.
Lee, when you stop the podcasting, do you think if you would start again, you think it would be?
It'd be about comedy. It wouldn't be about hip
It
hop.
wouldn't be about hip hop.
I would love to, and some people think I'm just involved in comedy to write a book or start a podcast because obviously I'm not that funny. But I would love to sit down with comics and talk about comedy the way I did with hip hop. But the problem is I need my wife ain't with having a bunch of comics in the house, so I need to find a place to do
Like
it.
an office.
And to be honest, it takes a lot of work. When I was doing the mission, I was booking the acts, recording the show, cutting the clips, promoting the next show, downloading all the streaming platforms, creating the flyers, doing all the visuals myself. So I was doing everything myself. So it was a lot of work, and it drove me a little crazy.
Yeah,
so.
I'm fortunate enough that I got.
You got your
production.
team. I appreciate the team here. Yeah, it's a great
but
team.
I also do the flyer, so I got times where I'm just like,
Motherfucker, that's all you do is the
I
fucking
know, and
flyer.
I was
That's your one
fucking up.
fucking job and charge the fucking mic. That's it.
Obviously, charging the mic has been
oh yeah,
Yes.
No,
That's why I said first time.
But-
I was like, hey, good job, you did an A.
So
I didn't have to tell him
if-
shit for the first time ever in 2 years.
if you do
Damn.
want to do a comedy, I would be awesome to let you use the Lay Frame podcast area to
Okay.
start off, and
All
then
right.
Maybe
you know,
also I already have one.
Yeah,
All right,
we
we
can-
can talk
we-
about
you know,
it. Yeah,
we
we
can
can
have
talk
it.
about it. I'd love to do it.
so, and then we can sit there and
Jesus. I'm married. Slow down.
God
fuckface.
damn,
I'm married.
dude! You
Got
can't
it.
even charge
Damn.
a you fool.
I know. Take
He's
me to
just
Red-
like,
take
I'm
me to
going
Red
for home
Lobster.
runs right away.
Take me to the swap meet, fool.
Take me to the swap meet.
Swap meet.
Take me to swap.
Give me a
Midnight
snow
here.
cone and some elote or something.
It's midnight. It's midnight.
Oh, he's Easter.
Yeah.
He's Easter bucks. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, he used to live in Phoenix.
But he's in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
He has a big old shop and
Fuck, it's got turned
fucking,
down
he's living
again.
out there, like not on his his parents' property, I think.
Yeah, it's his dad's.
Yeah, dad's property.
Yeah, it's his
Dad's
dad's
like,
property.
what?
He built a barn though. I don't know. It's stupid big.
It's stupid big.
And then Clint took out the fucking whole community's fucking internet.
yeah, 'cause they're trying to
Shut
build a
the
shop.
wire. Yeah.
No, he was digging with the fucking backhoe and fucking
Yeah.
What, trying to set up a foundation or whatever?
Yeah, but that's the thing. You get the fucking, dig number and all that bullshit. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, you're fine to dig right there, right there.
All the kids in the neighborhood couldn't get on Roblox. They were screaming,
Minecraft
fuck
and shit.
Clint.
Yeah.
the
The
fucking
moms
county
and-
showed up to his house. Hey,
Oh shit!
All you saw in Roblox was everybody for 20 minutes. Fuck Clint.
Fuck Clint. yeah.
Fuck the neighbor. What? This neighbor knocked out her shit.
the stupid fool from fucking Phoenix fucking fucked their shit up.
Goddamn out of towner.
Fucking city slicker. What the fuck does he know?
City.
Shit, yeah. Where the white women at?
The lit liquor.
I just think of Blade and Saddle. Hey, look what I got over here. Where the white women at? Dude, so hip
Mel
hop,
Brooks.
Hip hop
and cars and comedy have all played a role in your life. Is there anything
Sure.
that differs that, kind of, because you got stories of driving cars and how that,
I never had an accident high or drunk, only sober. So that's why I smoke a little weed whenever I go out to drive nowadays. And another thing about driving, Uber is a great job where you can get high and drive all day. You can just get high.
Yeah,
as you want
until
while
you
you're-
fucking got those douchebag fucking people that
No,
ride
I'm not
in the
talking about
car.
the people. You can't
Oh.
drive the people, just the food.
I was blasting a 12 gauge on.
God damn, Clint.
Fucking Clint, it's getting it, dude. See, that's why I'm happy.
Fuck them neighbors, Clint. That's what I'm talking
He ain't
about.
got no neighbors
Ain't
close
got
enough
no
to bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like in the fucking country.
And
Okay.
Stick.
Dude, I can't wait to
Just
be out
busting
there
his
with him.
guns.
Like,
Okay.
That's the best life to live.
he's pulling a Yosemite Sam with a 12 gauge.
He's loving his two-way shit.
Yeah, yeehaw, da da da. But I look at it as I think cars play a role in comedy, in being a DJ and everything, because your
Sure.
car
Yeah.
is what speaks for you and what gets you to where you got to go. And when people see you, like, if you're a car guy and people see you driving in the beat up shit, I'm in Hillbilly Central. Damn, dude, a lot of rednecks and a lot of disappearing cars. Wes is dressed like he could say the main word from Blazing Saddles. It's not that kind of show right now. I just said where the white women at, and that
Right.
was it. You know?
Tell fuckface that wasn't the main word
That
to
wasn't the
everybody.
main word that everybody
That was
knew
just the
that.
main word to him. That was his main word.
Yeah, that was
Other people heard a lot of other
Oh, there
words.
was a
in
lot
that
of
movie.
words in that.
Yeah,
fucking
a lot of
Shout out to
words
Mel
in
Brooks, right?
Yeah, no, that whole movie.
Dude,
was,
Spaceballs 2's coming up, by
I
the way.
know.
That, dude, I'm,
Spaceballs is the greatest movie ever.
Yeah, but the second one's coming out.
Your hair looks lovely.
Shut up.
Oh, she don't like Spaceballs?
most women
I do
don't.
not.
No,
You're a
it's the
Star
worst
Wars
fucking
fan?
movie ever fucking made.
That's the whole point.
I
so they
like
made-
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of my movie.
That's the whole point.
No.
Hey,
George Lucas.
I'm a Vader
Hey,
girl
they
for
made
life.
fun of
I
that way
literally
before
don't
you
like
were
it,
born.
I'm gonna come
I
on
know,
camera
but
and
fun fact, George Lucas
I don't fucking
okayed it.
care. I don't
When
fucking
they-
care.
when Mel Brooks went to him and was like, "Hey man, bring
Garbage.
us-
Can I do a spoof of you?
Straight
Yeah,
up
Yep.
we're
garbage.
So what's better, the Millennium Falcon or the X-Wing fighter?
The X-Wing fighter.
I'm gonna go with the Death Star.
Say what?
I'm gonna go with the Death Star.
That's not
I
one
like
the
the
option.
helmet.
You women are
I
crazy.
am.
I hit you up
You can
tomorrow.
tell me
Red
who I
Tent.
get to pick.
Yeah,
I
but
asked
the,
you one or the other. Which one is better between those two?
have a good night there, Clint.
They
I was gonna
only
say
said
though,
it like
but the
20%.
Death Star did blow up. It didn't
Yeah, I
exist
know,
anymore.
Death Star did blow up.
Well, not only once, but twice, right?
Vader girl.
Fuckface
I'm
isn't
a Vader
racist. He
girl.
just
Oh,
knows
I-
exactly
okay, I
how
get
many
it.
times they said the N-word in Blazing Saddles.
You can tell he watched it a lot.
He's a funny guy. He recorded them all. He's got them on his phone.
No, he's drunk at home.
Yes.
Oh, he's
No,
drunk.
he's drunk at home.
He's doing the
Okay,
same thing
hold
we're
on.
doing.
They said it 23 times in there. And how many times did they say it in fucking Django?
Django.
Django? Oh,
Any
Like,
movie
like-
Samuel Jackson in has a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of it.
Right. Right.
Ask Fuckface, what does his AI girlfriend look like? What's she like? What is she?
You don't want
Do
to
you want
see
to know?
it. He
Is she-
posted
is she
it.
Asian?
before.
No, he posted.
Is she
he posted
Asian
it.
or blonde? What is she?
Nah,
like?
he posted it before on his page. Like,
No, not that one.
Oh, he
Oh, was it
posted
that
about
one?
his. He posted about his AI girlfriend.
no, yeah. So one time we were doing the show and it was just us, and all of a sudden
I'm
he
waiting
kept
for it.
being a dick, and fucking she kept kicking him off, and he kept coming on different other
Yeah. I guess.
other names and
He
different.
said
Creating
at
names.
one
profiles.
point, They spelled their last name wrong.
And then he had like a weird blonde chick as one. And
Huge tits hanging out,
Yeah.
cleavage, the whole 9 yards.
Nice.
She was all mad because the name was misspelled, but kudos for the fucking hot girl in the fucking photo. You know, that's supposed to be me.
Oh, it was funny, dude. He was coming on different platforms on YouTube and another one and fucking building different usernames. Oh, dude, it was fucking hilarious. Like,
Shut out, Fuckface.
oh yeah. But he's building a Blazer. And
Okay.
then you got your Lexus.
So everybody's got to be building a car to be
Yeah,
down with
but
y'all.
no,
It
no,
sounds
There's
like,
his AI girlfriend. I told you he had one.
oh shit, she's cute. She's cute.
For an AI, that
His mother's
she
be
looks
proud.
actually real.
She looks happy.
But
Not
she looks
kidnapped.
real. She actually looks like a real person. That's the bad part.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's the bad part. That's shitty that we live in a.
Is that the one he sends his mom at the holidays? Like she
Yeah,
just,
like,
she just can't
Merry
come to dinner
Christmas, Mom.
this
Right.
year.
Right.
Oh no!
She's
she
working.
travels.
Lindsay says hello, but she just can't be there this year.
She's traveling. She's out in Monaco. Doing stuff for her business.
That's
You
crazy.
know, like that.
She's out with that other guy. I mean,
That other
on a
person.
work-related trip.
Yep, work-related trip, Mom.
She's
Why
really a
not?
12-year-old named Jason. But
Yeah,
that's
right.
okay. Nobody's counting.
Someone basement in Minnesota.
Oh, shit.
Don't give her any Robux. That's all I'm saying. Don't give her any Robux.
Yeah.
Face. Whatever
Yeah.
you do, don't.
Yeah,
She
just,
doesn't need your money, but
it's like, what is it? It was somebody in the comedy scene that did that. I guess some shit went down.
oh,
Yeah, that's so much
The comedy scene is wild. I don't
It
have
is
time
wild.
to touch on it tonight. Maybe
No,
we'll come back and talk about
it is wild.
The comedy scene in Phoenix is wild. There's a lot of
Hopefully-
foolery.
Your answer is 109 to 116 times
Oh wow.
in that movie.
And
Per
fucking
Google?
Django.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh.
shit. That's a lot more than they did in Blazing Saddles.
I didn't remember that many in Blazing Saddles. There was a few for like they were very.
Yeah, here and there.
That's how you.
They're
know.
in there, but I didn't remember like a couple.
That's how you know she's AI. She's happy. She looks happy.
She looks happy, right? You should make an AI be like, give me a girlfriend that looks like she's been with me for 5 years and put up with my fucking pork shit, and see what her face. And give me her facial expression as we're holding each other, and it would probably be like somebody that just got that.
She's hogtied or something.
No, it's just her and him, and she's just like dead inside, you know, there's no emotion. Poor girl. You're like,
She's got
you're like, give us a
the
sign.
bags
if
under
you're
her eyes
okay.
and shit.
You're like, give us a sign if you're okay and don't need help, you know.
That wink.
He's
Right.
like, "That's not-" He's okay, he's fine.
Move, so we know that you're real.
Yeah. Or hold up a piece of paper with your name and phone number on it.
And a date.
Yeah, the
Right.
date. Oh,
I'm selling something. Are you sure this is real?
You're like, really? I just texted you 3 times and tried to call your ass to find out where you live. She will look like my ex.
Who's your ex?
Yeah, same shit.
Same shit.
Oh, you're already doing one for ChatGPT. I know this one.
She's writing jokes for him. She's like,
Right?
call him Shrek.
Yeah.
I bet he'll like that.
He doesn't pay for it. He only gets 5 times and then he's done.
Oh.
Then he's got to open another
He's on
account.
the same one that I'm on. I get 5 uses of it. I gotta make sure it's good for the day.
With hosting, how many shows have you hosted, or how? Like, do you do your own events,
I have done my own events.
or are you getting booked for like events?
Oh, I'm not getting booked much at all. I host every other weekend at JP, so that's about and I've been doing that for about 6 months.
All right.
So that's going well. They still like me, and we're still having fun.
Chilling,
I've
yeah.
booked some of my own events, and I would say to any comedians that are having trouble getting booked, just start booking your own event, and other comedians will love you, and they'll book you too. Once you start bringing something to the table,
Yep.
I would love to book an event. I just don't have the right situation yet. Maybe eventually I'll do that. But if I do that, I'd rather just do the podcast, to be honest.
Well,
I miss podcasts, and I enjoy podcasts.
Well, that's
It's been my pleasure to sit and talk to you guys.
Oh no. Yeah, I want to thank you for coming on.
How far did you drive?
About 45 minutes. East Mason.
Damn.
Right
I
in
was gonna
between.
say this fool ain't gonna be home till like 11.
Yeah, I got it. This fool's got to get up and go to work at
Yeah,
5:30 in the morning, so I'm getting ready to tap out.
Yeah, so we want to thank everyone. We want to thank Lee Kirby for coming on, talking to
No,
us.
thank Wes.
And Wes for showing up a little bit.
Apparently looks a little semi-racist. I don't see it, but fuck this,
And I just want a quick shout out to any of the class of 2026 who has
there
either
we go.
graduated or will be graduating. Congratulations to all.
There we go. Congrats, guys.
Great
I
job.
got 2 of them.
And I
Yeah.
definitely appreciate our guest, host, and the production team.
Yes. So Lee,
Thank
thank you for joining us, for coming out and having a good time with us, and talking Pontiac, talking DJs and music, and
And
Oh,
talking shit
Hey, is
about
that
guys.
a Blazing Saddles thing? The definition of Pontiac?
oh,
we'll leave it at that, right?
the poor ass Nigerian thought it was a Cadillac.
Something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I heard found on the road dead.
Yeah.
I never heard the Pontiac.
Yeah, the
Right?
Pontiac, yeah. So, all right, guys. On behalf of me, Holy Moses, Honda West, the Bearded Beauty, Camera Profesh, Lee
Hey,
Kirby,
he didn't forget me this time.
we will
Nice.
see you on the next one, guys.